Welcome back, everybody, to Elder Scrolls Online with Layla Leafbinder. We are heading out to, well, I don't know where we're heading to. Let's go find out. We're in Khenarthi's Roost, and we are hoping that our bounty is no longer active. Oops. Right, no more murdering people. You hear me, Layla? You might be a Nightblade, but stop it. Alright. Let's have a quick look at our map. Make sure we didn't run past too many things yesterday when we were trying. When we were trying not to be murdered by the guards because we thoroughly deserved it. Fine. You know what we're going to do? We're going to start up at this end of the island. We're going to work our way down to here, deal with whatever that is, and then we're going to wander over to. Oh, whoops! Wander up this way. For cake's sake! Oh, how could I forget? We have 10 days and 19 hours, to be precise, in order to be able to take part in the Jubilee celebrations. We are also in... Oh, good. We're also in Season 0. Let's deal with our level 9, because that's pretty good. What are we? We're a Nightblade. Do we have daggers in here? Yes, we do. We have the Prophet's Dagger. Nice. Alrighty. What are my stats? Right, but the question is, am I a magic or not? Oh, I know how to do that. Let's just go K. Right. So I was looking at maybe building my Nightblade into a healer. I know, it sounds a little bit weird. What is that? All crafting materials stored in your bank have been transferred to your craft bag. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And well done, guildmate. Lucent Citadel run. Nicely done. That's right. Sorry, I got caught in the chat there for a minute. There's a good reason why it's covered. Horrifies me some days. Alrighty, what have we got? We got 2 ordinary looking iron daggers. Let's not fiddle around in here. Let's go over to our weapons. We'll grab that thing. We're gonna grab and they're both part of the armor of the trainee. No, part of the prophet set, which adds health. I think I could probably do with some health after yesterday. Let's whack that in our... I'm not sure if that's our... I think it's our left hand. And let's grab that inducer's scalpel and we'll whack that over there in our right hand. Right, now we've got some things to decompress. We have a bow too. Oh, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? I don't have a backfire yet though. I know, we're doing all sorts of new things with this character, like Nightblade. I think my highest level Nightblade is 3, until this character who's now 9. So it's a new set of skills. We are actually working on the Windcatcher Plantation. Where is the quest? Over here, I think. I could be wrong. It's overlooking... There it is. It's overlooking the beach, which is overlooking one of our...
For prosperity, for security, for unity, for the dominion. Over here.
Oh, all right then.
As part
There's
of the
no
dominion,
change, Auntie.
you will gain
The sickness is spreading.
Tell the spinner she must do something. It can't spread to the plantation.
Okay.
I've got a lot to do here.
Yeah, and I wasn't stopping you, so close your mouth and get raking.
She's doing
I hear
all
your
she
pain,
can.
old one.
I'm sure
I'm
of it.
doing what I can.
All right, now let's talk to Spinner Benioth. I am so sorry, guys. Please, I'm just...
Windcatcher Plantation depends on the great tree, yet it sickens before my eyes. Our fates are like leaves in its branches.
What's wrong with the great tree?
Do you see that strange miasma? It appeared on the great tree after the hurricane, like a sickness. I've done what I can, but I fear it's not enough.
Is there anything I can do?
There's a cave directly beneath us. I called a spirit there to heal the great tree's roots, but it hasn't returned. Would you see what holds the spirit back? And aid it if you can.
All right, I'll help the spirit if I can.
I can feel the spirit's frustration. It wants to help the great tree, but something prevents it.
Well, how can I help the great spirit? The little spirit? The spirit?
The spirit is old and powerful. It seeks to move from root to root, aiding the great tree as it's able. But it's a healing spirit of singular purpose. It doesn't know how to defend itself.
Is the spirit in danger?
I'm uncertain. If so, the spirit must be protected from harm while it heals the great tree's roots. It knows what it must do.
Why is the great tree so important?
The great tree shields Windcatcher Plantation from the winter winds and keeps our settlement shaded from the heat of the summer. Its story entwines with ours.
But how is it different from any other tree?
When the wind goddess Khenarthi first traveled across the heavens, legends say she grew tired and rested in the branches of a small sapling before resuming her journey.
Aww.
That sapling became the great tree and gave Windcatcher Plantation its name.
All right. Wow. We also have a sky shard. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so ahead of us we have a striking locale. We're currently working on a point of interest, and we have one of the last 3 sky shards down below. So let's go deal with that. Deal with it. Oh, let's go help a great spirit. What's wrong with me this morning? Oh my gosh. This is an even heart pact start. So if you start with any character in the even heart pact, Khenarthi's Roost is the first place you'll go after you get out of prison. Let's start a fight. How do I do this again? Oh yeah, that's how we do it. Ah! Did I check my food before I started? I never do. I probably should. Alright, sorry guys, I'm just really... My keyboard has about 6 keys on it. I can't read anymore. And I'm a touch typist, but when I'm not actually touch typing, I'm hopeless. I was looking for food. We're going over here, into consumables, across to here, into food. I guess it's carrot soup for breakfast. We're going to have to deal with this cooking situation. We are so not staying with just carrot soup for breakfast every freaking day. Or, you know, what did I find on the ground this morning? In this dungeon. Is that really pork? Do I want to know what's in the middle of this mysterious stew I found in the stew pot being used by the hags? No, see, we do not want to continue doing that. Volga's Guide to Island Beasts. If you didn't find it already, there's another spot you can find it. We are right here on the map. Unlocking Volga's hunting camp. I know they're all ticked off. That was ticked off. That particular achievement is account-wide. It was ticked off by one of my other characters. We're not stealing his beets. Okay, that man needs something else to eat with his fish. We will turn him from a nice, kind fisherman into an angry, angry little furball if we're not careful. At least I think he was a furball. Sorry, kiddies out there. Yeah, see? Tail, ears, fishing rod. Very, very symmetrical. Diagonally, kind of. I was going to say, little beetle, you want to start it? Let's start it. You know what we haven't done? We haven't looked at our chores yet. And if I remember rightly, they were all tasks that were pretty much above my head at this level. Let's have a quick check. F4 to open your Season 0 tome. I'm about to get jumped by a very big... Yeah. I was getting ready to brace for that. He's not lasting very long. This is good. Right, what was I doing? Let's not go where he's going to respawn. No, run up the rock. Alright, oh fine, don't run up the rock. Have it your way. We're going over this way to get this particular sky shard because we can do with more skill points. Let's use it. Right. That was the sky shard. That. It's not going to tell me now because it's not glowing. Surly root chewers burrow nearby. That was the bottom sky shard. What? What was that? A sorcerer's pet, probably. Stroppy little monster. The pet, not the sorcerer. Although, you know, if the shoe fits. Nawe.
Been a Kwama master for over a decade. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm up to my neck in droppings, and I sure could use a hand getting out.
What's the problem?
Ever try piloting a ship through a hurricane while your entire cargo of Kwama eggs hatch and go bug nuts? Been there. Can't recommend it.
Okay.
After we wrecked, they made a Kwama line toward this cave. I came after them, but they're a bit distracted.
Distracted? What do you mean by distracted?
They always get surly after hatching, but these
Oh.
Kwama are downright unsociable. I tried
Like
to stop
some
them from
people I
chewing
know.
on those huge roots. They objected.
Oh,
Bumped into a fine-looking tree trunk on my way out. Thought I was done for, but it kept walking.
that must be the spirit attempting to heal the roots.
Oh? Kwama didn't take to it, whatever it was. I heard them munching on it, same as those roots.
Oh.
The little one seems scared of it. If you could help the pretty tree trunk do what it needs to do, I bet they'll head back this way.
And the big ones?
If they'd stop eating those giant roots, they might get better. But I don't blame you if you have to put down a few to save the rest.
All
Just
right.
be careful. Nothing fiercer than a crazed Kwama. Not even my sister-in-law.
I am not telling her you said that. She's likely to beat up the messenger as much as the message sender. Aww, spirit. Oh, a surly tree lady. At least she's not trying to kill me like the other ones. Alright, we're just going to jump into J. We're going to go the root of the problem. Alright, we've protected the spirit. We didn't need to though. It looks... I thought that was a player. I was about to say... Oh, I like this skin. Run into me, you little mangy, crabby monster thing. I'll have that. Let's go make sure that... Hey! I know, I'm sorry. I was killing some other ones that were trying to kill us. You just didn't wait. You're like every other tank I've ever healed for. Runs off down the corridor, gets out of line of sight, gets out of range, whines because they die. Man. Alright, let's go deal with these before the tree spirit tries. Hey, stop eating that. It's not good for you. Alright, well fine. You don't really need to eat anything ever again. There you go. I'm sorry! She sounds so mad! So mad! Will you use a skill please, girl? Alright. We'll mine this iron ore. The tree doesn't need iron in its diet, does it? I hope not. Otherwise I'm going to get slapped by an angry tree lady. Alright, take all of that, please. Well, let's wander this way. Where's she going? Over here? Yes. Alright, let's see if there's any more little aggro Kwama buddies. Somewhere in here. Oh, there we go. Hey, leave her alone. Pick on me. Alright, looks like we managed to protect her, even though she's a little bit dented from our last little effort. What is that? That is sickness. Oh, okay, no, these are ones she healed before. Alright, so it looks like it keeps going even though you finish it. Grab that pewter seam. Pewter's not poisonous to trees, is it? No, I don't know. Well, alright, if it is, we did that one a favour. Where is he? Looks like he got out okay. I got some help. Spinner Benieth.
Praise Ifrey. The miasma has cleared.
Really?
Yet I sense this begins a new chapter for the great tree. Though the creatures gorge themselves upon its roots, this was a passing instinct. They can be taught to strengthen the great tree.
Are you sure the Kwama won't harm the great tree?
The Kwama will soon learn the cave is their nest and treat the spirit as their queen. Together, they'll guard the cave against intruders who seek to harm the great tree. A new story can frighten any creature, until it realizes its role within.
Right, so you've just acquired yourself a whole heap of Kwama. Oh, wow, I've just acquired myself a whole new level. That's awesome! What do we got? 3 attribute points, 3 skill points, a reminder, Mundus stones. You can find them throughout Tamriel. When you interact with one, you gain a Mundus boon. which is a persistent buff you can have only one Munda spoon at a time, but can change it at any time by visiting another Munda stone. Rightio, let's claim that. Right, now we were doing a Magicka build, but I'm still using a lot of Stam stuff, so we're going to just do the thing that everyone hates you doing. And equally, so tempting to add a little bit of health. Oh, that was daft. Let's not do that. Let's whack that into Magicka. We're good. Let's have a look and see what we've got active. So ESO Plus member gives us a couple of benefits. Minor Expedition. I think that's part of our racial abilities. Increase of max stamina, which is from the carrot soup. I think I'm supposed to eat more of that. Increased experience from my experience scroll. Okay, that's pretty good. We're layering all that experience in. Let's commit those points. Alright, we don't need to commit ourselves, I guess. We are. What are we doing? I have no idea. None whatsoever. We have 4 points to spend. We're supposed to be smart about spending them. Let's go into racial. And we'll pick that up so we don't forget. What did we just pick up? Increases your stamina recovery by 86. Hunter's Eye. Stealth detection. There's one of my movement speed penalties by 1%. Physical and spell pen by 300. Acrobat increases your experience gain with the bowline skill by 15%. Oh, we need to do that. Radio. Crafting. We've unlocked a few things. Basically by reading recipes. Okay, and I ate that mushroom. Alright, I'm not doing that again. Basically, if you don't have a crafting bag that everything gets stuck into, when you start your characters off, if you pick up an alchemical ingredient and you eat it, you'll get the first trait just automatically without having to experiment. It's a lot of fun, but some of the things you eat are questionable, to say the least. Look in our guild, Thieves Guild line, Finders Keepers. We can now find thieves' troves all over the world, so if you're a thief and you leave your trove anywhere I'm traveling, I will steal it. You stole it in the first place, so now it's mine. Alright, that's the way it goes. And because I can't find the owner to give it back to, I guess I have to keep it, which means I best not do that when Bastian is around. Oh, that boy gets so bent out of shape. Dual wield. Ooh. Alright, now over here, this is our skills advisor. I actually usually ignore it, okay? You have an advisor list. It lists a bunch of builds you can do. It's not going to let me do it now. Right. It lists a bunch of builds you can do. So if you want to get your character up to, a general, we can be an initiate, Deathweaver. It tells you, like, that's a damage dealer. Umbral Assassin is damage. Hey, congratulations. Living Shadow is a tank, and Blood Magus is healer. I'm not sure I want to be a healer yet, but that's okay. Let's just jump out of that and jump back in. It's not going to show me my skills. Oh, no it is. There we go. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Essence Drain with the rest of Restoration Staff equipped and regen, which means I need to unlock the Resto line, which I haven't done yet. Catalyst, after drinking a potion you gain 11 Nightblade, and I think that's somewhere down in my class skills. Siphoning, there. Alright, Shadow, Assassination. I suppose we should look after our class skills, shouldn't we? I'm not sure if I want to make a crafter. Actually, I do want to make a crafter. I always want to make a crafter, so we may actually look at that. Let's unlock another skill. I suppose that looks exciting. What does it do? Flash through the shadows and ambush an enemy, dealing 3,741 magic damage and afflicting them with minor vulnerability for 10 seconds, increasing their damage taken by 5%. And it's a Magicka skill. Actually, let's have a quick look at our bar. What is Magicka? Okay, Consuming Trap is Magicka. Twin Slashes is Stam, and always been Stam. Concealed Weapon is Magicka. Flurry 4 is... I was supposed to morph that. Whoops. Anyway, Flurry 4 is Stamina, and Funnel Health 1 is Magicka, which is why I'm splitting my points between the two stats, which weakens them but strengthens them. Oh, look, you know how it works. Did we do it? We did it. Investigate the Shattered Shoals. No, we are going... Okay, we found everything here. That's our plantation. Yeah, so we will be going there next. Alright, let's go. We'll make a trip around the beach. Everyone likes to run along the beach, right? I'm going to try and ignore that because, yeah. because stuff. We were going to look at our... I forgot. View challenges. Alright, we're not doing a trial with a level 10 character. I don't care how good I think she is. I'm not good enough. A battleground match, we could go and die 3 times gloriously, but I probably don't want to waste people's time doing that. Excavate the Bosma Hunting Horn, Orcish Siege Gear, or Augur's Bones. Now that's actually relatively easy to do. We just have to go and do stuff to unlock it. Complete an incursion. We can do that 6 times. That's actually easy to do. You know what I have forgotten? Jump into seasonal. You'll see your daily login is now full. And you'll see that whereas the Anniversary Jubilee gift box thing has got no glow, the daily login thing does have a glow. To get your points, click on it. Right, now it's reset. And tomorrow when we log in, we're going to be able to have another one. It'll be good. I was worried about the 99 thing because, like, you know, day 1 and it's only 97 days to go. 99 apparently is a fail-safe because none of the seasons are that long. So you're not missing out on points. They're just making sure that there's enough space for you to continue claiming every day if you wish. And you don't have to. That's why it's such a teeny tiny amount of points. Alrighty. Over here, complete trial, battle match, Bosma Hunting Horn. We can probably do that relatively quickly. Incursion we can do. So really the only things we can do here are the incursion and the excavation. And we can't do the incursion until we get to Oridon, which we better do today. Let's go. Hello, Grumpy. Let's go. Man, they usually open with a jump. Like that. And you've got to block it, otherwise you end up on your butt with them trying to eat your face. I know, they're just impolite that way. Hello.
Can any of you hear me?
I can
Where
hear you.
are you? You there?
Hi.
Have you seen my squad?
I don't know what you mean.
We were all on a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Khenarthi's Roost.
I see.
Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere.
Right.
Sails tore, hulls cracked, and we were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my squad.
Did they survive the hurricane?
I thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds.
Yeah.
If they're wounded or pinned down, could you keep an eye out for my soldiers? They answer to Edalus, Onglon, and Nistel. 2 of us can cover more ground.
Alright. I'll help find your squad.
I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive. Dominion Marines constantly defy the sea's attempts to drown us. The hurricanes are another matter. I fear my squad is banged up worse than I am.
What can I do about their wounds?
Our ship's hold was packed
I'm a
full of an
healer,
old
what I'm
Bosma
asking.
healing remedy.
Ah,
The
I see.
labels say torchbug treacle, but Marines call it glow juice.
Mm-hmm.
The wreck scattered bottles across the beach must be what brought out the aelids.
Ailets? What do you mean?
Squat creatures made of teeth, claws, and endless hunger.
Aha.
I've heard their cries up and down the beach since I came to. Their sweet tooth is bigger than their walnut brains. I saw one of the stupid things swallow a whole bottle of glow juice.
If I see any, I'll bring Torchbug Treacle to your squad.
Good luck. Do me a favor. If you find them before I do, tell them the ocean hasn't killed me yet.
I will tell them, Sarge. And if that's a statement that makes them happy, then you're a good sergeant. Some sergeants, they rule by fear, and they don't look after their squads. And some sergeants look after their squads, and they're still feared. Poor beggars. But they're also revered. Those are the ones you want. Why? Because they're good at what they do. And they don't let who someone is dictate how they treat them, only what someone is. I like this combo. Just excuse my voice, it's a little bit creaky this morning. Oh, hi, 2. Why did I do that? Right, that one takes out Maltese. What do you do? Oh, I see. I understand. You just couldn't help yourself. I missed that bit of jute. Most plants in this game that you collect for cloth or for alchemy are recognizable by sight. And as you're roaming through the countryside, even if you don't recognize them, your little mouse pointer will pick up and say, "Hi, I'm a bit of sage. Why don't you? Hello. Oh, no, you're not a nice person. I see. Why don't you pick me? I'm a piece of cloth." Screaming is not going to save you. Die quietly. Or live well. Hello, that's a bit of iron. Let's have a bit of that then. Oh, I saw a bit of maple over here. The logs can be a bit tricky. They all have a distinct shape and form though. So like I said, you don't need to spend points to make them glow, although I do because it's really, really helpful. Anyway. Brown bread. I'm actually looking for Torchbug Treacle. You a little character? No, you're not. You're a very capable character. Excellent. Is that another main story quest I see over here? I think it's actually... Give me a minute. I'm being a daft widget. There we go. There are 2 story quests we're working on over here. Hi! Yeah, you got ready to jump. You just weren't quick enough. Is that a resto staff? No, it's a lightning staff. Ah, please do not stab the other player. They do not like it, Sam I am.
Bless Ifra. I'm glad you came by. Have you seen any other Marines along the beach?
Sergeant Furion sent me to find you.
She's alive. I suppose that's some luck amidst all this wreckage. Can't say the same for my leg. If I don't put too much weight on it, I can manage a good hobble.
Sergeant Furion said there was some torchbug treacle on the beach. I'll find some for you. Push through it? Sergeant Furion needs you right away? What are you thinking? Oh, you've got this. I know, there's a lot of PCs in that area, so I'm just going to wander a little bit this way. We're going to pick up 3 bottles of torchbug treacle, rather than just, you know, have to talk and then run back and talk and then run back. So just give me a minute while we find them. And look, there's another one there, so we'll grab them. I'll come help you in a minute. All right. Now we don't want to be mean and pull things out from under people who are already there. But if they run past them, that's fair. No, that's not someone I want to help. It's not someone I want to get torchbug treacle out of. Oh, torchbug treacle. Oh, okay. No, you're dealing with that one. I won't steal your torchbug treacle, critter. All right. Nope, no torchbug treacle in that one. Help, my eyelid's broken. Give me a minute. Sometimes there are treasure chests out on these islands. And if the other players haven't found them yet, then I would like it. Hello, little rat thing. Oh, dead. Right, good. Dead rat. It's the best kind of rat. The rat that isn't there. Here we are. A chest. I know, sorry, I'm focusing. Hard to talk and do chests. My Well, that's okay. Someone will get a bonus. So basically, if you leave a chest you've unlocked alone, then whoever comes across it next will be able to open it and take whatever's in it. Just because you open it doesn't make it your chest, okay? If you walk away and leave it, it's fair game. And I'm walking away and leaving it because now I realize I need to be in Mistral before we continue the adventure, or I'm not going to be able to pick up adventure rewards, and that is going to make me a very sad little panda. Especially if I find more treasure chests and I can't pick up what's in them. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't they add something to this game? Inventory space. Upgrade bag space. We don't have to go find a bag seller. We can do this. Can I do it again? No, not yet. Oh, let's go. We did so good. We still need to empty it. How much space? We got 10. Okay. I like it. It's new. Basically, with update 49... Okay, that looks like it's not going to eat me, kitty. With update 49, they added the ability to upgrade your bag and your bank space from your bag or your bank space tabs. So your bank space tab, of course, is found inside a banker, inside a city. But your bag space tab is found inside your inventory, and I just hadn't had a reason to go looking for it yet. So now I did, and that's pretty awesome. I'm a little bit happy about that. I need to... I haven't unlocked... No, we're going to have to go for a run. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Do I have a... I have not set an active mount. Well, what's wrong with me? U for collections. If you are playing on console, I play keyboard and mouse, but if you're playing on console, you need to go into your main menu, you need to go across to collections, and then you need to go down to mounts, and then I'm just going to go random mount. It looks like I've got a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 horses. 7 horses. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, 7 horses. Random mounts. Actually, I've got more than that because I've got some... Oh, I don't have any big cats with this character. Okay, on the other server I've got big cats. We did buy a Shadow Ghost glass. We might see that pop up. We do have to collect painted camels. I'm sorry, we just have to. Okay, so we've been collecting some of the mounts from some of the stables around. And that's pretty good. Sigh. Did I actually collect my... Okay. So I do have ESO Plus, and as an ESO Plus member, do not be disappointed that you don't get Premium. Premium is like the 3rd tier across, but as an ESO member, there used to be 3 tiers, there's only 2. Anyway, as an ESO Plus member, you get caches for each month you are subscribed. I did not pick up the cache for the last subscription, so I have 6 caches. These are kind of sort of maybe just a little bit handy. So we can open up all our caches, but I did see someone in one of my guilds say that the tome points don't carry over. So it's best to keep your caches because that way you can... hang on, the tome points don't carry over, so keep your caches because that way you can open them again in the next tome if you haven't opened them up in the 94 days. Or haven't used them in the 94 days that you have. I think there's a limit. Let me just do that. We'll open 1. Because caches are magic. If you have 1 cache, you can open up. Maybe we'll open 2. Yeah. Okay. You can open up future things. And I kind of get a bit excited by this because now I can purchase seals. You've got to hold down the E key for this. Probably not the best place to stand and do this while we're doing it. Do I carry a big sword? No, I don't. You can go over here. Do I want... You want the bow. You want that bow? What's the advantage of having this bow? An outfit look. She's like, please. No, I'm like, no, not yet. And because I'm a sucker for housing and we're going to have a house, we're going to pick that up. And we're going to pick up... We are going to be a crafter, so we're going to pick up that. Okay. I suppose I could unlock another one just to unlock it, but I have 1,834 tome points to spend, and we're not going to do that right now. I'll think about it. Okay.
Khenarthi's Roost
So that is
and
how
the Dominion.
you ESO Plus
Together,
members get your
we'll
rewards
achieve unity.
for your seasons. The other thing I forgot to mention yesterday, go into here, see this upgrade tome point thing? You get tome points. Now, you can, if you're Australian, it costs you $23.95 to upgrade it. If you want the bonuses, it costs you nearly $50. If you're American, I think that's closer to 16 and I forget. So spend 12 premium tokens. If you click on this and you don't have 12 premium tokens, you don't get into trouble, okay? But it will show you your current balance. Premium tokens are used to buy the new seasons, and looks like we're halfway there. So the nice thing about the seasons, if you buy premium, is you can open them up at any time. I'm kind of running my way toward Mistral while I'm talking, and I'm hoping very much that I don't get quite that lost again. Okay, there's some jute. We'll grab that. We're going to need it. Not yet, but soon, and it will save us some pain later. That is a clothing node too. So if you have clothing node as part of your tomestones, that's a clothing node. Where am I going? Right, I'm hanging a right. I apologize. I'm not normally this... Okay, I am normally this geographically erect. So I apologize in advance for all the future times I'm going to get lost as well, but I need to go and empty my backpack. So it means I'm just braking where I need to be. Breaks my nice, smooth, clean idea of a run too, which is annoying. That's not it. That's a temple. What are you doing, girl? Okay, now we're pointed in the right direction. See the big... Oh, I thought you were an NPC, and I'm like, what are you doing out here? Do you have something exciting hidden in the middle of... You know, because you're hidden in the middle of nowhere. No, it was an NPC. It was a PC. Sorry, not an NPC. Here we go. I think that big critter is mad at me. No, I didn't stay long enough for it to stay mad at me. That's pretty good. That was a bit of iron ore I ran past. Hi, bye.
What do you want?
Nothing. Nothing, you grouchy beggar. There's some maple down there too. We're going to need maple, we're going to need jute, and we're going to need iron ore for when we do our crafting certifications. And we might do a run.
Good.
You're here, good, and we run right past him. Sorry, Raz, busy. Full backpack. Oh no, that's terrible. Right, malachite shards. We'll process that. Processing helps us a little teeny tiny bit, I think. No, I'm wrong, it doesn't. It just gives us materials. Well, it gets them... Oh. If you don't have ESO Plus and a bag, if you process your materials and stick the processed stuff in the bank, you'll have it for crafting later. But you'll have to get it out of the bank. And your backpack won't get quite so full. What am I waffling on about? I'm deconstructing stuff. So if your backpack is really full, you can go across to a crafting table. They usually have a little flag above them. And you can go deconstruct. And this will tell you all about woodworking deconstruction. So press R and X. I'm just going to walk you through it. So anything you want to destroy, just click on it and it will go into, because you're in deconstruction, so it'll remember it. Anything with a little magnifying glass, don't deconstruct it yet. Oh no, we're not deconstructing that. Okay, anything you don't want to deconstruct, right click and lock. Okay, now it won't appear in the please deconstruct me pile. Alrighty, then you press, once you've got it highlighted, you press R and then you press E to accept multiples. These things with the magnifying glass on them, they have a trait. So if I hover over this, we can see it has the magnifying glass precise, right? This one is decisive, this one is powered, and this one is defending. These are all traits we're going to need to research for our crafter. You don't have to become a crafter and get certified to research it. We're just going to start. Is that bow again? Yeah, it's locked, thank goodness. Alright, you can't research two of the same thing at once. So if I have two Inferno staff traits that are different, and I do, I can't go, let's research this one. Why can't I research? Ah, there we go. Let's research this one, and then we'll research the other one. Or can I now? No. So you can only research one trait on one item at each time. So if I had 3 trait slots, I would have to fill one with an Inferno Staff, one with a bow, one with something else. It has to all be different. Alrighty. However, if we look at our backpack now, we have a teeny tiny bit more space. Alright, and the other thing that I do, once I've got my research slots full, is I destroy everything else. Because you get materials out of it, you remove it from your backpack, and if you have an ESO craft bag, then all of those materials are no longer in your pack. If you don't, you'll end up with materials in your pack, and you'll be in just as bad a position as you were before. But you can sell your mats as well to the local vendors, or you can put them into your guild store and sell them there. So it's up to you what you want to do with your mats. You're just going to have to be on top of it. Or you can just destroy them and get them out of your backpack that way. Let's just deconstruct a few things. You get the deconstruction thing every time. Don't forget to go from weapons across to apparel. It's very frustrating if you miss that particular tab and you don't know how to get rid of the apparel that's in your backpack. I'm going to do some research. Might as well grab that. We'll grab a sharpened axe of flame. Boop. Why am I researching traits like this? Go across here to creation. You can make something out of a certain level. So this one can be level 1 all the way up to level 14. You can give it a certain look. Now, if I had the ability to make more, and actually I might pick those up. If I had the ability to make more styles, whenever I clicked on a different style material, you would see the shape and form of the axe changing. And it's the same with your armor. So if you're into fashion, having styles to pick from for your armor is a lot of fun. These are your traits down here. As you can see, we don't know any. If you go across to not improvement, go across to research again, you'll see a whole list of the traits. And next to the trait is the material you're going to need in order to add that trait to your weapon. These traits will give you bonuses. So for decisive, when you gain an ultimate, you have a chance to get more ultimate, which means you generate your big powerful attack faster. Sharpened increases your physical and spell penetration, and so on and so forth. So that's something you want to do if you ever want to make your own armor and weapons and be able to put on them exactly what you want without yelling out in chat, is there a crafter available? Because sometimes there isn't. It just gives you that little bit of extra independence. If I'm on and you yell out, is there a crafter available, I will probably jump up and say yes, if it's my master crafter. Otherwise, I'll be very, very quiet. Alrighty. Not making anything. Sorry, old habits. We are deconstructing a whole bunch of stuff. Now have a look up here. This is my level 1 clothing. I've only just unlocked it. I need to get 640 points in order to level it. I'm going to deconstruct all of this stuff made by other people. And I'm going to level my clothing. Okay, that's how it works. Go to research, get out of that. Find the thing with a trait to research. It usually has a handy dandy little number underneath it to tell you how many different traits you can research. Go to research trait. Now our researching bar is full, so we're going to have to wait nearly 2 hours for it to clear. That time will get longer with each trait you research. Alrighty, what am I doing? I have no idea. Okay, that's a lie. I have a fair idea. I am trying to clear my backpack. So the next place we go when we're clearing our backpack is the bank, because I don't want to sell something that I want to keep. So I'm going to go and bank the things I want to bank, and then I'm going to go and sell things. The nice thing about having multiple characters... Ooh, shiny bits of paper, which I'll read in a minute. The nice thing about having multiple characters... Let's not go behind the counter, we might upset the banker. This is Senna's drawer.
This one thinks you have come to make a deposit, yes?
This one is nearly right. The nice thing about having multiple characters is that when your main has a recipe and knows it, you can stick it in your bank. And you can let your other character learn it. We won't pick up the surveys. So to get to recipes only, so I don't have to troll through everything in my bank, I'm going to go over here. We're going to go consumables. We're going to go down to this tab at recipes. And everything with a little jigsaw puzzle beside it, that is a recipe we don't know. However, we are going to have a bit of problem. Oh no, we have 32 spaces. We might be fine. Let's just pull everything out of the bank that we don't know. So this is how you boost your clearly I have not my inventory is full. Let me just fix that. I'll be back in a minute, mate. Senaz. Alright, into I. We'll do the same thing. We're just going to go over here to consume. Oh, crafting motif. Use it to add it to your library. Now I have an extra space. To get back to your inventory, press I if you're using keyboard and mouse. We go consumables. We go recipes. This way we don't accidentally click on something we want to avoid. The nice thing they've done, one of the updates just prior to 49, is they added this jigsaw puzzle to say, hey, you don't know this one yet. But the other thing they did, see how this is a multiple? It used to be when I started, if you clicked on this, you would still have one recipe there. Now what they do is they move it to the bottom of the list. So you're not losing your recipe, but you can just go through this and click on it. And all your duplicates are moved to the bottom of the list. It is such a nice feature.
These one things
I really
you have
appreciate it. This one is nearly right. Well, before we withdraw, let's go back into consumables, into recipes. And we're going to deposit all of these recipes back in the bank and clear some bag space. And then we're going to go jump into withdraw. We're going to go back over to consumables and recipes. All of these we know. Just going to go down here. We're going to pick out the ones that we don't know. Whoops. Okay, that was one I did know. That was a bad peckery. And we're just going to grab all of this. This is the care and feeding of your crafters. I'm just going to step out a little bit. And we're going to learn all of these. I didn't even jump into the right bar there, did I? Let me just make sure I haven't missed any. Yeah, we're good. Okay, back to Senaz.
These one things you have come.
No, I don't want to go to a guild bank. Thank you.
These one things you have come to.
Guilds have different rules for banking. Some of them like you to look and then ask in a special place in the guild Discord chat. And some of them like you to withdraw, but you need to be able to not just be greedy and withdraw everything. You've got to be able to put things in. And I don't consider that I've put enough into the bank to have a right to withdraw it just yet. So I'm not going to. Let's go back into consumables, into withdraw, and back over here, and we'll pull out. Right, all of that's done. We want to check on our style motifs. Yes, awesome. Let's pull these out. We're going to have a little problem with a couple of these because I think they have prerequisites, but if they don't, we'll learn them. Master. Well, that is one way. Deep Winter Charity Writs. All right. Deep Winter Charity Writs can be turned in at any time, or they used to be able to. Imperial Charity Writs can only be turned in during the New Life Festival. So it looks like my crafters are going to have a little bit to do later. We're not building a crafter just yet. We will, I think, because I like them. Right, so we're not doing those. We have a bunch of gifts, which I'm going to save up to the next Hearts Day Festival or until I need it. Crown Writing Lesson, we do need that. Do I have a... We'll grab that experience scroll because we can probably use it. We could use the research scrolls. As you can see, I don't use them very often, mostly because I forget they're there. Okay, these are focus scripts. We are going to take them and learn them because we can learn them before we gain the skill. So we'll grab those out and we'll put any duplicates back in. I have a whole bunch of style pages that I need to donate to my guild. Or I need to sell, one of the two. I'm of two minds now because there are mounts that I need to buy and I don't have a lot of cash on me. So I may actually have to go and put things in the guild store. Which is not a bad thing. The guild doesn't mind. That's why they have a store. Alright, let's learn these. They have an almighty boom when you learn them. So this is going to give us a bit of a jump when we start learning scribing, which we will do because it's one of the skills. Now there's two ways I can go about this. I can follow the storyline and just pick things up as we come to it. And, well, that's, nice and it's logical. Okay, all I'm doing here is going E to use it. Have I learned that one? Oh no, requires rank 7 or greater in one of the following: metalworking, tailoring, or woodworking passives. This one, let's have a look. Rank 6 or greater. This one, we can learn this one. Draw more daggers. All I'm doing is pressing E to use it and then pressing I to jump back into my book. So we're going to pop these back. We're going to pop, we'll pop those back in the bank because bag space is going to be at a bit of a premium for a while. We're also going to pop our furniture into the bank as well. You can put all sorts of things in the bank.
This one thinks you have come to make a deposit, yes?
This one is right for a change. Here you go. Okay. That's withdrawal. Let's look at that. Pop that in, and we'll pop that in. The Crown Mimic Stone can go in. We'll keep the Resto Potion. We'll keep the Morning Bow. The books. If you ever want to just deposit furniture, you can just click on the Furnishings tab and just do this. It's so much quicker and so much easier, but you still, if you don't know what else you want to deposit, you don't want to be jumping around. We know this now, so we're going to drop that back in the bank for another character. If you have multiple characters, this is how you do it. Dremora daggers, that is not an account-wide recipe. We're going to keep that. We'll learn that in a minute. I forgot to deconstruct a bunch of stuff, so we'll deal with that. I'm not depositing that. We're just going to trash it. All right. We now have nearly 40 spaces. Let's have a quick look. While we're here, we're going to grab... we're going to grab the Khajiit honorifics. We won't go through that one. Written by Lady Urdura Dra of Torval. And basically you get feminine honorifics. Dra is a title of respect. Daro is for one who's achieved excellence, and so on and so forth. This is really good Khajiit lore if you're running a Khajiit and want to have a little bit more background and depth. And even if you want to know the naming conventions, it's an awesome little book to read. And maybe you can look it up online and actually see if you have the honorifics. Let's just not get in their way. Increased bandit activity. Headwoman Harani. While this one understands the guard is needed to help Mistral to recover from the storm, cessation of regular patrols has led to increased bandit activity along the roads. One can hardly step away from one's stall without being accosted by ruffians. If it is not bandits, it is harpies driven inland by heavy winds. If not harpies, scavengers mistaking our wares for flotsam washed up on the shore. Karpusa has contracted with a pair of mercenaries to help deal with these dangers, but not all of my kin are able to do so. When can we expect patrols to resume? Patiently awaiting your response. Karpusa Merchant. I think that was that guy we found dead at the roundabout. Amidst all the harpies. You know? Rats in the crops. Headwoman Harani, some of our homes were damaged in the storm, and a great many rats have set upon our crops. While we have the rats in hand, we would inquire as to when we might expect help. None of us at Windcatcher Plantation are skilled architects. While a few of us can make simple repairs, we cannot fix everything without help from Mistral. We will do what we can while we wait for your word. Ever your servant, Silat. I'm hoping Silat's a Khajiit, otherwise I just gave them the wrong accent. Alrighty, let's go. We have another book, Wardens of the Green, which is all a story about the Sylvanar and the Green Lady. I know, it's pretty good. The hunter waits in the boughs, clad only in leaves and shadow. She breathes as the wind shifts and listens. Her quarry's fear grows thicker than the canopy. A glance, a turn, and it breaks cover. Her eyes open. Footsteps, muffled as owl's wings, beat softly through the green. Any other would lose the quarry to the vine-swept earth, yet the hunter does not waver. Over and through the forest goes the silent chase. Briefly, the hunter alights upon a branch. A quick pull from her water skin and she's off once more. A stream bubbles through the wood and the quarry stops to drink. Claw leaves scabbard, slick and shining. Teeth bare with anticipation. She leaps. A sirocco of splashes, claw meets neck. Quarry relents. A moment more would see crimson intrude upon the stream's mirth. She licks her lips. Not this one. At the stream's edge stands a simple Mer. In his silhouette stands every woodsman, hunter and guide, every jagspur, every tree thane and spinner, every child and every elder stand with him, yet he stands alone. Her hunter's gaze meets his. She sees herself beside him too. She blushes, and so does he. My Sylvanar, she says at last. My green lady, he responds in turn. She lowers her claw and turns to the quarry. In stalking these woods, in keeping them free of terrors, I lose myself to the green. She helps the quarry to its feet. But I always bring you back, says the Sylvanar. You have nothing to fear from us, child of the forest. So long as there is the green, we walk where you walk. The Sylvanar vanishes among the vines. The green lady leaps for the boughs. She watches the Bosmer trudge out of the stream and continue through the forest. But she smiles, for the Bosmer is no longer afraid. That is a little picture of the green lady and her Sylvanar, and it's actually a really it's really pertinent for the story on Khenarthi's Roost and also through much of the Ebonheart Pact. So that's why I did stop and read it, because it's important. That was Bravel. Bravel has a Bravel's beet risotto recipe named after him too. Well, I guess we know what his favourite food is. You can thieve from here if you wish. I am trying not to be a murderous thieving rogue, okay? It says the Nightblade, mind you, says the Nightblade. I know. What's that about?
Always there seems more to do.
Okay, we've had a little sojourn. Let's go find the let's go and unlock, if we haven't already, the Way Shrine. Yeah, we haven't unlocked it. Let's go and fix that.
A real live dog.
What do you want?
Do not worry. It is safely caged.
Oh, that poor pooch. Oh dear. There's a bit of a story to that later when we get to Rimmen.
Not let it tear the flesh from your bones.
It's like a Labrador. Okay, we've unlocked the Way Shrine. We wanted to be here because now we can transport ourselves over here and we can jump back into our quest a lot quicker than we would have otherwise been able to. That was also the last Way Shrine we needed to find for our map. I don't know if you guys are into maps and unlocking the things on the maps. I love that, and I love questing. I don't mind dungeons. I don't know why I want to be a healer. That's one of the most difficult roles. I guess because it's fun and it's challenging. And you get used to people being mad at you when they do something dumb and get themselves killed. Get back in range. Run faster, healer. Yeah. I know, right? I'm not sure if these healers in this game actually have to stop to cast. I'll have to find out. I know in one of the other games I play as a healer, you have to stop and cast. And if your tank keeps running and then goes around a corner, there is no way you can heal them. Okay, they're okay. Now, we were looking for treacle. And we're having a hard time of it because there are a lot of us looking for treacle. However, I think this fella is the one closest to the end here. Let's talk to Edhelas.
Who are you? Were you part of the fleet?
Sergeant Furion sent me to find you.
Alive? Good. That's good.
Yeah, right?
Wave smashed me against the ship. Cracked a few ribs. Not the best feeling.
Sergeant Furion said this torchbug treacle would help.
Tastes like sandals boiled in mint perfume.
I don't want to know how you know what that tastes
like. But if it knits my ribs, I'll drink the whole bottle.
I'll look for the rest of your squad.
Good. I'll find Sergeant Furion.
Okay.
Go. Get them back safe.
So you're the corporal of the squad then, because you're giving me orders, buddy. I'm looking for chests. You guessed it. Now, I'm pretty sure that one will have been cracked already because, well, you know, if you leave it behind, it's someone else's. Okay, that's the rule. There we go. There's another bottle of torchbug treacle. We'll grab that and we'll find the next person. Do we want to murder the crab for chitin? Yes. Besides, crab is good when cooked on a fire. I did not get anything out of that crab. Come back here, my crab is broken. Ooh, hello. Do you guys have any torchbug treacle in you? Because you're kind of big and I bet you swallow things whole. Oh, thank you. You're probably looking for torchbug treacle too. Ah, I got some. Nice. Alright, now we have 2 more bottles, I think. Which means we can go help this fella here. Lady here.
I lost a lot of friends in that storm. Give me some good news.
Sergeant Furion sent me to find you.
I saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could, but it tore the skin off my palms. If I can't hold a weapon, I'm useless to my squad. Do you have any bandages? I lost my kit to the sea.
This torchbug treacle might help.
Blow juice? Used to think this stuff was only good for practical jokes on snowy days. Once I can heft Spleen Shanker, I'll push through the beach and find Sergeant Furion. How about you?
I told Sergeant Furion I'd find the rest of your squad.
Hope they appreciate their good fortune when you find them. I can get inland after I rest. Fight with purpose.
And you. I like her. Practical jokes on snowy days. Hang on, let me just back up a little. Over and in. A book! Little Alkosh's log. Lord Garishri honours us with our inclusion in the Dominion's Gold Fleet. We are to join the Rusty Claw, Mara's Teat, and the Prowler in the Haven to embark a contingent of wood. There's someone stealing the chest that I came in here to find. Oh well. Entry 2. Made port in Haven under cover of night. Associates offloaded our cargo before Lieutenant Gellin and his soldiers. We disembarked, leaving a hold full of rats in Myr. The wood elves don't seem to mind. I watched one dig into the vermin with relish. I must pray to Khenarthi for strong winds. There are only so many rats. Oh no! Entry 3. Religious beliefs are one thing, but if any more Bosmer complain about our ship being made of wood, I'll invite them to swim to Khenarthi's roost. Met up with this gold fleet. It's a fleet to the shore, to be sure, but the only gold here was spent constructing it. So many ships. It's a wonder they don't become tangled like a Jacques-Agide at play. Entry 5. The wood elves are amicable enough, but the high elves are less than pleased with our presence. One wonders why they asked us here at all. The fleet sighted, this is actually, should be read like this. The fleet sighted an unknown vessel on the horizon. We offered to pursue, but the high elves insist one of theirs should go after it. Nothing found, of course. Our ships may not be polished to a brilliant sheen, but they are fast. Had they listened, we'd have known who shadowed the fleet. Storm, thunder, death. Abandoning ship with all hands. Srenda, watch over us. Yes, little Alkosh. So basically, I came in here to find a chest and got distracted by a book, and another player came in and saw the chest and went, "Oh, you beauty," which happens. Don't be that player. Although I was reading a book, so to be fair, let's grab that maple. Oh dear. But I did find the chest, so now you know one place to look if you're ever hunting for chests in this vicinity. There's another place over this way if you want to wander. If it hasn't already been taken, I think the other player might be a bit of an experienced player, so they know where to look like we do, which is kind of good. There we go. It's not like there aren't plenty of chests to go around. There we are. Let's see if we can go in here. I've forgotten how to crouch. There. Control. So yeah, so you can find the chests in the shipwrecks all along here. So if you're looking for better gear, for instance, so if we go into here, these are better than what we've got. However, they are not braces of a trainee, so unless I have 3 other pieces. So what have I got? Actually, no, I do have 3 other pieces. Let's definitely grab that then. So each set has a number of items, and after that number's reached, you don't get any more bonuses. So I'm already at my max for the bonuses for this set. So I'm going to just change in something. What did I just change? Changing the gloves, because now I have a little bit more stamina. Alright. Later on when I have full sets I won't want to do this, but that's okay. Let's get some XP. So I'm trying at the moment to build up my soul skill. And the little problem I have is I don't have any soul gems. Where is it? To put it in. So my soul magic has stayed at 1 while I'm building up the skill. So I need to... That's what I should have done while I was in Mistral. Excuse me for a minute. M for map. Over to Mistral. We'll pay the 64. We can afford it this time. I wanted to look for merchants. If you're ever looking for merchants in a town, look for the little scale thing. Pack home goods achievement. I'm not looking for those merchants. I'm looking for these ones. Okay, so scale thing is merchants for NPCs, but guild traders have like the scale thing and shields. And what I'm hoping is that they're not going to be too expensive.
Care to bargain?
When I check in, click on guild store. Click on enter item name. So we're going to go soul, spell it right, otherwise it'll never find it. Soul gem. Greater soul gem, lesser soul gem. I don't know what these greater and lesser soul gems are. I just want a normal soul gem. Okay, soul gem, empty. And then you click on that and then you go R to search. No items found. Okay, that's okay. Let's see if we can find... Is there another trader? There might only be one trader here. Oh no, that might be another one. Yep, guild trader from the Celestial Outcasts.
Come and do business.
Is what I am here for. Now, if you've done a search, it will automatically appear up in the item names. You just have to hit R to see if anything comes up. If we were looking for... Let me just clear that. If we were looking for recipes, we would just type in recipe, enter, R, and you get a whole bunch of recipes. If we were looking for designs, so we look for blueprints, enter, R, you get a whole bunch of blueprints. Oh my gosh. And note some of the prices are fairly pricey because these things are hard to find. But that's how you look for different recipes at a guild trader. I'm disappointed because we've got no soul gems. We can get them via crafting, which is the other reason you want to go crafting. Let's get back on out and get to our main story quest line. We should be focusing.
Disrupting prayers.
I am not disrupting prayers. You're the ones being silly enough to pray right next to a way shrine with lots of coming and going. I am just coming and going, as the way shrine says I can.
What do you want?
Nothing, Grumpy Guard. Alrighty, we're nearly done with Khenarthi's Roost. I think there's probably another side quest. Yep, let's grab that. Oh, hello! Hi, let's have some XP. Yes, love that stuff. Like I said, with this game, with my first character, my biggest mistake, let's have some jute. My biggest mistake was running past the monsters and not taking them on when I could, at the levels that I could. And that meant that I didn't have, that I had to work really hard later on to get my character to be strong enough.
Blasted creatures get into everything.
Chirandara.
First the hurricane, then rats from the sea. What next, flying mud crabs? Surrender's mercy, we need more time before the inspection.
Inspection? What inspection?
Dominion inspectors. Headwoman Harani requested their aid to stop smugglers. We're honest farmers with good customers. Our moon sugar is used to spice food, not to brew skooma. When the inspectors learn we can't protect our fields, we're finished.
Protect them from what?
Hairy, squirmy, squeaky little rats. They've infested the plantation since the storm. The inspectors will ask,
If we can't protect our fields from those dung-dropping sugar eaters, how can we protect them from skooma-brewing thieves?
Skooma-brewing thieves are different to rats. What can I do to help?
Find out why Cindertail's Sench tigers roll on their backs instead of filling their bellies with rat. Does one expect to keep his job if the inspectors find vermin in our fields?
What will the inspectors do if they find rats?
At best, the inspectors will recommend our moon sugar be confiscated.
And at worst?
To the east, a plantation burns. Was it due to the inspector's recommendations? Who can say?
No, it was a...
Either way, Mistral will weep for our passing. With laughing moons gone, skooma will flow through the streets.
Why is that?
When moon sugar runs dry, people turn to smugglers. With smugglers comes skooma. But the inspectors aren't from here. If we tell them, they will not listen.
If I help you, where should I start?
Find out why Cindertail's Sench tigers roll on their backs instead of filling their bellies with rat.
Okay.
At best. Ha! You pull this one's tail, yes? A white powder, very sweet, used as spice for food. Some of us believe it gives true insight into Jokajay, where all fates are bound. Others use it to brew skooma.
Tell me about Jokajay.
It is not this one's place. The monks at Two Moons Dance might instruct you if you seek them out.
And what will the Thalmor do if you fail the inspection?
At best.
Okay.
The inspectors will recommend our...
Did we start the... Did we at least get to start the quest? Yes, a pinch of sugar. I know, we were going around in circles there for a minute. I missed the cue. Letter from Kapusa. Honored clan mother. The roads are dangerous of late. Bandits attack without fear of reprisal, and harpies driven to roost by the storm strike without warning. These developments have driven this one to hire a pair of mercenaries. Both are hardy walkers, so please triple this one's order this month. Please do not worry about protecting the shipment. An escort will arrive before the next crescent. Magros smile upon your fields by day. Joan and Jode dance over them by night. Karpusa. Oh, nice. I love getting the lore in this game. Let's see what's up here. I'm looking for books. If I was a roguey, thiefy person, I'd be... Ooh. Excuse me for a minute. Let me just crouch down to make sure I'm not seen. Steal. Okay, because someone does come up into this area. So you want to make sure the little closed eyelid stays closed before you do anything. So what did we score out of that one? Yeah, we're stealing from thieves. Okay. Large stolen shipment. Don't open that where it can be seen. Actually, I might just save myself a little bit of heartache. We'll go over here. Why? Because the other day I opened a stolen shipment right in front of the guy who ships the goods that you use for crafting, okay? And of course I got a bounty on my head. This time I didn't get killed though. So we want to go and open this one here. Right. Now it'll only be confiscated. I can't open it by mistake in somewhere I shouldn't. Right. There we go. I know that was what I was saying the other... Right, look, I did it again. No, we're not going to go and steal out of there. That's fine. We don't need to. Breaking and entering. I'm not breaking and entering.
Rats get the better of you, and you call yourself warriors.
Ooh, a book. Yeah. Well, let's grab the book. Sugar Belly. A Walker's Guide to Happy Sench Tigers by Azmura. The mind of the Sench tiger is like its tail, weaving impossible shapes before pouncing on its prey. If you are that prey, too bad for you. But grab hold of the tail, and the Sench tiger does exactly as you want, so long as your grip remains firm. Why are you threatening your tigers, mister? In theory, one could lead a Sench tiger about by its tail forever, but Azmura does not recommend it. Senches are quite fast, very strong, and entirely capable of holding a grudge. Much better to seize the mind. But how to do this? First, understand that, like Khajiit, Sench tigers have a powerful sweet tooth. They also have fine noses and will track moon sugar down wherever it hides. In pockets, through walls, in the bellies of close friends, anywhere. Fortunately, the Sench tiger's appetite for sugar is only so great. By keeping your Sense Tiger on a steady diet, you can manage its more aggressive desires with more useful pursuits, like rat catching. You need only know how much moon sugar is enough moon sugar. This is where it gets tricky. The scent Sweet Tooth waxes and wanes with the moon, starting with the phase under which it was born and ending with its lunar opposites. Size is a factor, also, as larger scents require more moon sugar. Some trainers can determine a sense tiger's appetite for moon sugar by consulting the local two moons, but Asmura does not recommend this. A priestess is not always on hand, and keeping both the temple and your sense supplied with moon sugar is an expensive proposition. Also, sense tigers grow swiftly. Unless fully grown, their appetites will change. Many would-be trainers have little time to regret a low stock of moon sugar. The resulting carnage is never pretty. Better to keep a stockpile of moon sugar on hand. The Sench eats until sated, and what is left can be used to ice the sweet rolls, spice the pudding, or make delectable moon candy. Once full of moon sugar, a Sench tiger wants only two things: meat to fill its belly and a sunny place to bask. This makes them suited to guarding fields and hunting game, but this is about all they can do without years of training. Even then, training can only go so far. For example, motivating Senchers to pull farming equipment is not recommended. Right. If your Sench tiger should deign to endure the harness, it will still be inclined to chase anything larger than a field mouse that it spots across the fields. Save yourself the trouble of collecting scattered plows. While other trainers have had some success with Watch Sench and Battle Sench, Asmura would strongly discourage training them to eat people unless you are strong and good at fighting. What? Even then, this one would not recommend it. A Sench tiger's loyalty reaches only so far as its belly, yes? Hopefully, this guide helped you avoid being eaten by your favorite Sench tiger. If not, well, Asmura made no promises. Oh, I love it. Asmura. Oh, this is Cindertail. Cindertail, hi.
Want to buy a carpet? How about
Sure.
3? They aren't good for much else. Yes, Afe, even you.
What's wrong with your Sench tigers?
Do not eat the rats, this one says. Do they listen? No! Stupid Sench. Lazy Sench.
Why can't they eat the rats?
They already did. That's the problem. Moon sugar makes you sleepy if you eat too much. Rats eat moon sugar, Sench eat rats, and then lazy Sench. Especially you, Gobani.
Can you get them moving again?
Not with sugar bellies. These useless Sench could only kill a rat if they fell upon it. From a great height.
Right. If the Sench won't move, what will you do about the Thalmor inspectors?
Go inside, lock the doors, wait until they leave? No. Let this one think. Without Sench hunters, what could... Thunderbugs.
Yeah?
No. It would never work.
What about thunderbugs?
Thunderbugs nest nearby.
Oh, yeah.
They defend their delicious eggs from anyone who'd make a meal of them, yes? If you grabbed an armload of eggs...
Won't they try to protect their eggs?
Undoubtedly. But they'd hesitate to harm the eggs once you possess them. Smash an egg into each rat nest, and the thunderbug's electric frenzy kills the rats before the inspectors arrive. You're sturdy, yes? A little shock won't stop you.
All right, I'll see if it works.
Wonderful! Save some eggs for Cindertail, yes? They are so very tasty.
Well, it was your idea, so I suppose a few eggs is the least I can do. Mind you, it's my risk. Okay, but he's not making me eat the eggs. Hi. I guess you're not going to share those. Okay. Thunderbug mounts. This can be a little bit tricky, this one, but I think they've done a little bit of work on it since. Okay, destroy the rat's nest. Ooh. Lady Smock. I'll have that. Like I said, the plants that you use for alchemy are very, very distinctive. Okay, they're a little bit distinctive, but you can still work it out. What I found with this one is if you line the nest up between the two piles of sugarcane, you can use the thunderbug eggs without too much trouble. You do have to run away, but you do have to give the bug time to do its thing and the arrow time to disappear. Otherwise you'll be like, why isn't it working? That thing had better not run up my leg. Right, let's go get the next nest. Here we go. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't have to line that one up. Oh, nice! Wait till the arrow disappears. Otherwise you won't be able to throw it at the next nest. Grab that cornflower. It's bright blue. It's hard to miss. I wonder if I can do it from this angle. No. Okay, so just come around. If you're ever having trouble, come around in between the two and try and find the... Have I run out of eggs? Maybe. Oh. Well, you're a goose. Try actually, attacking an actual nest. That might help. Oh, man. Ooh. Let me just go over here. The rat. Pew! And they're gone. It's ingenious, really. Like, absolutely ingenious method of destroying rats. Let's grab that pewter seam. So, I don't play with mods, so I don't have a map for these things. I don't need it. I mean, come on, really? You can just see the stuff. And I play keyboard and mouse. Not ready yet. Yes, it is. If you ever have trouble, just come around to an angle where you can actually use it. I'm not standing in water while that thing does its zappiness. Okay, have we done it yet? Nope, we have one more rat's nest to find. So yeah, you can easily enough find these things, and it gets easier once you make them glow. Like you can make them glow legit in the game. Murdering rats with your bare feet, that's braver than I am. Right, well, while that one finishes off the rats in that nest, I think that was rat's nest number 5. Let's head on back to our quest giver. I forget her name, Duranda Ra, and get that done. Not a bad way to get XP, not a bad way to get gold and gear.
There's no question, Duranda Ra. Your specialist certainly showed the vermin their place.
Of course, Inspector. We could expect nothing less of our specialists.
Halderil, make a note. Unorthodox methods, but vermin-free.
Right, excellent.
Clever luring thunderbugs out of their mounds like that. A scheme worthy of Bandar himself. They're all gone then?
I cleared away all the rats.
Excellent. Our gracious Inspector has been most patient with us. Perhaps witnessing your ingenuity will affect his findings.
Is there anything more I can do?
Joan and Joe dance kindly with you, Walker. Whatever the findings of our esteemed Inspector, we are in your debt.
Rat splatter. Whoa, level 11. We ended the infestation of Laughing Moon's plantation, and we unlocked it in our map. Let's claim our skills. We have some nice bound... This is why I don't buy them out of the book, because we do get a few of them at the beginning. You might need them later, though. We'll just bring that up, and we'll commit our points. We will jump over here and have a look.
Will you be staying with us long, Inspector?
Listen to this. This is fun.
As long as necessary. One can only tolerate so much fresh air.
Truly. Then we'll endeavor to make your stay comfortable.
Don't fret over much. If my duty requires it, I can tolerate such rustic accommodations.
Well, at least he said rustic, right? Oh man, these high elves have a lot to learn when it comes to, I don't know, diplomacy. We're going into K. K, we're looking for class. Okay, I can get Deathstroke now. Maybe we should do that. I don't have an ultimate yet.
How was your voyage to our island?
You purchased an ultimate ability.
Before the great
I did.
storm, yes?
Yes.
Ravage an enemy
We
with
arrived
swift
in Mistral before it struck. I understand the rest of the fleet was not so lucky.
My condolences, Inspector. Khenarthi's price is not always so high. We can only hope she'll return some of those she has taken.
Right. So we have our blacksmithing. We'll just get rid of these little irritating exclamation marks. In my inventory, we have a whole bunch of new stuff. That should get rid of that irritating exclamation mark. Oh no. That's right, we're not doing those until I hit level 50 because I'm trying to at least have a vague
I'll
idea.
require accommodations for myself and my aide. You'll provide them, of course.
Naturally. Will you be dining with us as well?
That will not be necessary. Khajiit fare is too...
spicy?
Cultural for my palate?
Oh no. I'm sorry. He is entertaining as. Let's go. We're gonna go and see what this little black anchor is about. So theoretically we've you guys are wondering what the little house is? This little house here, this is Moonmirth House. It is player accommodation. If you ever see a little black house, it's a house that you haven't collected. So we can preview this and go in here. I don't have enough to purchase it, but if you're interested in how you purchase a house, this is how you go. You go into the house. When it loads, there's probably a few people going in and out. It's fairly large, actually. They come unfurnished, so it's not that large. It just looked larger in the picture. There we are. This is Moonmirth House. If I wanted to buy it, I would hit F5, purchase options. I would have a look. Unpurchased, we can purchase it for gold. So we can purchase it for 50,000 gold. Got some saving to do. If we want to buy it furnished, however, we can only purchase it for crowns. And I'm not spending my crowns on a house that I can buy unfurnished for 50k because I can earn the 50k and crowns cost real world money. So that is pretty much how housing works. You F5, you buy the house, and then it's yours, and you can decorate it as you like, and you can travel to it as you like as well. How do you travel to it? Let me hop out of it and we'll have a look and see. Alright, so if you want to travel to a house you own, you go to U for collections, or you go to your collections tab if you're on a console. You go across the tab until you get to the house icon if you're on PC, and housing, or until you get to the housing tab if you're on console. I have a few. Now, houses are account wide, so if one of your other characters buys a house, all of your characters can access it. But the beauty of houses is if you want to travel to where the house is located and not have to pay any teleport fees, you can click on the house and you can say travel to house, and it will ask you if you want to be inside or outside the house. That's up to you. There's no good or bad way to do it. It's how you like it. So that is how you teleport via your houses. So if you have a house in every city in the land, you can teleport for free to every city in the land. So they're worth your purchase price eventually. That, and if you really like housing, are they okay? Oh, they're running. Oh, I don't know why they're running. They're fine. Okay. To every house in the land. So that's an easy way of teleporting, if you wish. And if you have a house, it's not very cheap to start out with. The setup cost is kind of steep. Where am I going? The wrong way. Let's go this way. Don't run into a rock. Grab that jute. Easy to see. This is one of your clothing plants. If you've got that quest for your journal to collect clothing plants and you're a low-level character, that is what your clothing plants look like. Higher level clothing plants have a slightly different appearance, but they're still as distinctive. We are going down here to this main story quest. We're going to try not to run over... Oh, cliff. Okay, let's not do that. We'll just find a way down. That's not going to involve dying. Okay, usually if you can bounce off a few rocks on the way down, you're not going to kill yourself. So let's just find some rocks to bounce off, or we can jump from ledge to ledge. That also works. There you go. Shortcut achieved. Someone's fighting harpies and they are fine. Alright, we'll leave them alone. They're good. Let's go get this main story quest. How many more main story quests? Well, let's focus on them. We'll get them done. We have 4 more to go. And we're partway through this one. So this one won't take too long. I know. We are definitely exploring Khenarthi's roots. That's kind of what we need to do. I might help if I use other abilities instead of just the same one. There we go. Alright, where did that quest marker go? Yeah, that's what I thought. I did get distracted. Onglorn, did I get you some treacle?
Praise the gods, you're back. I thought you were an aillet.
I don't smell that bad. I found some torchbug treacle.
Glow juice. By the gods, it just might. Soon as I can stand on my own, I'll head inland.
I found everyone in your squad.
Lieutenant Gellin dragged me out of the water. He'll want to know Sergeant Firian and the rest of the squad are all right.
All right.
I think he said something about looking for shelter in a nearby cave. I was still coughing up sand.
I'll go find your lieutenant. Sounds like they've got a good sergeant and a good lieutenant. That is pretty lucky. Let us go into our Jafer journal. We are looking for Cast Adrift. Storm on the Horizon is like, it's a main story quest, sure, but it actually encompasses smaller main story quests underneath, so to complete it you've got to complete them. So yeah, it confused the daylights out of me when I first started, but now I kind of have my head around it a little bit. Okay, oh, what is that? Oh, that's the little blue dodo bird. Okay, it's the little blue terror bird. You get it in the store. You go, comma, you go Crown Store, which we're on. You go across to your Gold Coast Bazaar. You go down to Gold Coast Wares. There's a bunch of stuff you can buy with your tomestones, by the way. You just have to have them. Non-combat pet. Now it's either in Gold Coast Wares or it's in Seasonal or it's in the other thing. And I'll show you what I mean by the other thing in a minute. Okay. No, it's in the other thing. It's under seals. So when I was saying let's buy all the seals we can, this is why. I can't remember if it might be a fine. No, it's not. Is it epic? No, it's actually a legendary, maybe. I'm wrong again. Okay. That's normal. Get used to it. I do get wrong quite a bit. Here we are. Okay, it is a superior reward, and what we just saw was a sapphire fledgling dodo bird, terror bird. Okay, it's very cute, but that's where you can get it from. It's the cutest thing. I don't think we can pat other people's pets though. I do play a game where you can. It's kind of fun. Ooh, chest. I'm missing my glowing chests. We are going to go and work on how to get those. It's simple, but it's time consuming. So we might do it in a very leisurely kind of fashion. I mean, I could do it in a focused fashion, but I would bore you to tears for several hours. Grab that. This is how you have enough resources to make what you like when you like. This is how you nearly die in a cave. Oh, what does this do? Oh no, don't stand there. Poison. Oh, tail slap. Rude. Have a tail slap. There. That was my tail slap. Oh, you spat. Ew. That was a dragon knight. How can I tell? Because they have the whip. Tied to a bloody post is the body of a wood elf marine. He appears to have died recently. The armor bears the insignia of an old marine lieutenant. His corpse is soaked in blood, as if from many shallow cuts. Greenish foam mingles with the smeared blood. The cuts on the lieutenant's body form strange but repetitive patterns. His blood was smeared across the uncut portions of skin to create wave-like symbols. The exact cause of his death is unclear. Green? It's probably poison. Lieutenant Gellin, I am so sorry. Now I have to tell your men. Oh my gosh. Sarge, you have a problem.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout.
Yeah, but
my squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellin. Have you found him?
I found his body in the cave. Someone killed him.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's dead. It looked like he was killed in some kind of ritual.
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet.
Marine.
Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death. What else was in that cave?
Lots of bones, candles, and snakes. Also wooden posts.
Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Nistel spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard.
What are you going to do?
We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin.
Okay.
My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave.
You want some help?
Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship?
Oh, all right.
They need to know it's not safe to wander around.
I'll warn them.
Wait. Take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
Thanks, Sarge. Alright, what we're going to do with that glow juice, because we might be a little low on healing juices, get their quick slots. We currently have our crown restoration potions in. We're just going to grab the Gold Coast elixir in case we ever use it. We're going to grab our torchbug tree scroll in case we ever use that. I might get the crusty bread when my food runs out and I can, eat that. We are going to check and see if our crown experience scroll, if our experience scroll is still running. So for that you go see Zippity-doo-dah down here, and there is nothing else granting us XP. So we're going to go back into our inventory. I'm going to grab this. Actually, we're going to go over here. Did I just remove that from the quick slot? I am a goose. Let me just pop that back in. No, I don't want you there. I want you up here. Right. We'll get out of the quick slot bar before I do myself any damage. I know what. What was I doing? I was getting my scroll. Okay, consumables, crown items. Oh wow, writing lesson for speed. Let's use that. That needs not to be in my backpack. Now I have a writing skill speed of 4. I need to slow down talking. It's okay. Sometimes I need to just stop talking. But anyway. Here we go. Talk to Quartermaster Oblin. Hi.
You want a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway? State your business with the crew of the Prowler.
A Dominion Marine was killed in a nearby cave.
The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave?
Whoa, don't let the Marines hear you say that. He was murdered in some kind of ritual. His squad needs reinforcements.
Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again.
Okay.
Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo in shiny armor.
Whoa.
If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. They up for it? Or are they all talk?
I'm sure they'll help where they can.
And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane.
Ow.
Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work patching leaks in the Prowler's hold. Maybe they can locate a replacement helmsman's wheel in all this wreckage.
Alright, I'll see if they can find the helmsman's wheel and patch the ship.
Oh, and our Sunsighter.
What about it?
It must have fallen overboard when we beached. Our lookout saw those skink-fingered pirates make off with it. You'll have to get the Sunsighter back, any way you can.
Alright, I have a few questions.
Sure, talking's easier than working. Well, ask.
Who are the sea vipers? I can't slack
Barnacles on the arse. They're all sea elves.
Grumpy, poor
Malmer,
man.
they call themselves. Nothing more than pirates, if you ask me.
Alright.
Some say they have a connection to the water itself, but it's a lie. Anyone can learn weather magic like they do.
What's a Sunsighter?
Captain Jimala uses it to navigate.
Important.
I can tell you how the sun and stars show the ship's exact position, but none of it matters while it's in the Sea Viper's hands.
Alright. Tell me about the Prowler.
The pride of the long coast. We'll sail for the Dominion as long as they pay us to raid enemy shipping.
Are you pirates?
Joan and Jode, don't let the captain hear you say that. Pirates steal and pillage for themselves. We're privateers, so we do it for whoever pays us. A crucial distinction.
I see. Who is in charge of the Prowler?
Captain Jimala took over the Prowler a few years ago. She's smart, cunning, and deadly dangerous when provoked. She's also luckier than anyone I served. Every ship in the fleet smashed to flinders on Khenarthi's Roost. Every ship but the Prowler.
And she guided it well. Sarge?
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. Just our luck.
Oh, don't say it like that, where they can hear you. Quartermaster Oblin promised reinforcements when the Prowler is repaired.
We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do.
You need to. The Prowler needs a replacement helmsman's wheel.
Edalus is the best scrounger in the regiment. If you want, I can send him out to look for a helmsman's wheel.
All right, send Edalus to find a replacement.
He's on his way. Anything else we can do?
Well, there are leaks on the Prowler that need patching.
Nistelle is as good with a mallet as she is with a sword. I can have her patch the Prowler's leaks.
Yes, have Nistelle patch the leaks.
She'll have those leaks fixed in no time. What else?
The Sea Vipers stole the Prowler's Sunsighter.
Onglorn is our best tracker. He can recover the Sunsighter in no time.
Sure. Send Onglorn to recover the Sunsighter.
I almost pity the Sea Viper who's holding on to the Sunsighter. Onglorn will recover it soon enough. What else needs doing?
There's nothing left to do now.
But it's time for that mangy privateer to make good on his promise. Maybe you should do the talking. I'll just rub it in.
I didn't tell you what he said. Maybe you overheard him, because he was pretty loud. Quartermaster.
That was fast. All right. There's room on the Prowler for your Marine friends, as long as they work for their meals.
You promised reinforcements.
I said I'd consider it.
Mangy
Captain
cat.
Jimala is the only one who can make that call.
Then what does your captain say?
Something you'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy, and Captain Jimala always pays her debts. Go talk to her. She only bites if you give her good reason.
That makes two of us. Only I use a sword because ew. Cap?
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better. I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop it.
What do you mean?
Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave.
You
Later,
watched?
he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing.
What happened to your crew?
Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale.
What happened to her?
The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a
Okay.
new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustangui recovers below. Hear what she has to say for yourself.
All right, Captain.
I know what I'm doing.
I'm sure you do. All right, we're looking for bookcases. And don't be like that. They might be sailors, but they do read. Actually, they probably read more than most of us. The Prowler's log. Year 1, day 31. Quartermaster Oblin's connections finally came through. After surrendering half the ship's earnings from our previous expeditions, the Prowler flies the Queen's own flag. As long as we only afflict Pact or Covenant shipping in our adventures, all past trespasses committed by the Prowler or her crew will be forgiven. Long live Queen Irene! Year 1, day 41. Instead of privateering, we're stuck patrolling shores. We're given liberty to attack any enemy vessels, but that means enemy raiders, not cargo or merchant ships. Lots of hard fighting for little gain. Our orders cover the search and seizure of suspected smugglers, but I doubt the crew has the heart for it. Besides, Quartermaster Oblin is related to most of them. Oh God. Year 1, day 63. I don't know what gods heard my prayer, but things are looking up once more. My request for more active duty was heard by Lord Garesh Reed, the Speaker of the Main himself. His messenger arrived this morning with orders to prepare for a long voyage. No other details as yet. Year 1, day 65. Well, I suppose I got what I asked for. The Prowler, a swift raiding vessel, is to be loaded down with supplies, and baggage for a Dominion expedition to Khenarthi's Roost. While the sea lanes around the island are likely to be filled with enemy shipping, we'll be part of the transport fleet. Morale is very low. At least the weather looks good. Oh, wow. I think she spoke too soon. Let's grab that bookshelf. A hypothetical treachery, destruction staff increased to 2, and a law book found. Skill line gained, destruction staff. Alright, this is why you read bookshelves. Because, well, they're fun, and there's this collection that you're going to need to fill, so you better read them. If you want to fill it, if you're not into collections and just like the dungeon running, then don't worry about it. Let's go into here. I know we can. Oh, Oblan's letter. My dear lucky friend Oblan, your captain's patriotic foolishness has drawn you the best possible assignment. Imagine scouting for the Navy around Khenarthi's Roost. You'll hit the sands long before any of those officious marine thugs have time to look around. I'm sure you know most of my supplies come from KR. Since you don't have to pay for shipping fees, you old sea cat, I expect you to cut me a deal next time you're in age. I'll have a new batch waiting for you, so be sure to get me my raw materials. Better keep this short. I hear you're sailing with the tides. Best of luck and a safe voyage to you. Okay. I don't want to know. Bookshelf. Year 2920, Volume 2, Mustangway.
The sea vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane!
Another hurricane? What do you mean?
Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the sea vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things.
What have the sea vipers done?
Those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues.
That's not
Then
good.
they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island.
The sea vipers created the storm.
Yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The sea vipers were so caught up in the ritual, I slipped free. I tried to grab Sir, but the lightning held him fast. Then one of the sea vipers yanked at him. I saw the Maormer's wrist glow.
Why would the sea viper's wrist glow?
The Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bombs, but I couldn't find any more, so I jumped off the ship and swam for it. Please, don't let them sacrifice my crewmates.
Not likely. Let's go get them. Right after I look for a bookshelf. I was looking for another exit up here. I guess I forgot the layout of the ship. Oh no, wait, here we are. Shattered Shoals. Open. So how is everyone doing today? Any good? No? Yes? Maybe? Oh dear. It's pretty good here. Nice and quiet. On these, sorry, I'm focusing on the game because, well, there's no one to talk to, so, or there's no one talking, but that's okay. But what we're doing is we're looking for treasure chests, and, oops, I think I just upset a pirate. I nearly upset a pirate. I am going in the wrong direction for them, though. I've jumped off the island where they are. That is Buglass. No, wow, you guys are... Ah, there's a chest. Radio. There we go. Ah, empty soul gem. Alright, let's have a quick look at our skill. Going to guild. No, going to world. My bad. Soul magic. Alright, let's go find something to kill and see if we can fill up that soul gem. I know, you're so done, mister. Soul gem. Soul gem skill? There we go. Okay, while that light glows, we have to murder this guy. Don't let him knock us into the sea with his big swing. There we go. Did we fill it? Yes. No, we didn't. Yes, we did fill it. We got a lodestone off him too. Excellent. Let's have a quick look at the skill. Man, we're not getting any XP for that. Improve this skill by completing chapters in the main quest. Okay, my bad. chapters, so I need to finish Khenarthi's Roost. Oh man, I just thought it was from filling soul gems. Well, okay, glad I saved myself that expense. Let's get the skill up. Alright, so next time, word to the wise, read the description of the skill. That I didn't know. 3,000 hours of play, and I thought I got it from filling up soul gems. I know, fight all the things she says and then promptly avoids the next fight. You can laugh at me later. Let's go. Oh wow, this is just like the weather outside. Actually no, the weather outside is sunny. That's good. Okay, there's our sky shard. How many more of those do we have? 1. We'll find it. Oh, I know where it is. Alright, we'll get that when we get back to Mistral. The mission, the quest will take us close to it. We are going down the back here because, as you can see, there's a chest. I'm just avoiding the fight again. I probably can't avoid it for long. No, he's seen me. Alright. Backhand me with your sword, buddy. We'll loot him in a minute. We'll just get this for the moment. There is nearly always a chest on the end of the island. And I always find the locks that go the deepest, the hardest ones to get right. Boom. Alright, let's loot the body. Homespun shoes. We'll deconstruct them and we'll get some more learning points. Let's grab that iron ore while we're here. Just trying to remember if there's another chest. Sometimes there's 2, I just can't remember exactly where. There. I know, he's like, what? Right, now we can do this undisturbed. Was that another soul gem? Alrighty. Up this way. I say, I think there's been another adventurer here already. There's no guards. Oh wait, there is one. Let me just get this. Use the lodestone. Come on, sir.
Those sea vipers are insane!
Get off the boat, stop your whining, and go back to your captain before someone kicks your tail. Alright, let's go this way. Verkville. He's a Nord? Maybe he's a Nord.
They won't kill me today!
He's a Nord. Alright, get back to your captain. And don't start whining, Nord. Not that they Nord. We're going to go into the Dread House here, and there is a piece of paper in here I want to find. So, it's worth exploring. One of the things I love about ESO is... Okay, one of the other things I love about ESO is that you can explore. And it's worth exploring. Some games you explore and there's just like, there's no chest to find, there's no books, there's no lore, there's no hidden little quests that you can dig up. Actually, they're going to add some more of those to ESO, so I'm really looking forward to it. There's no hidden little Malma to beat up. Okay, there sometimes is. And, man, I was hoping there was a... Or maybe it's up here. In general, it's not as much fun exploring those games as it is exploring this one. And I appreciate it. Now it's making a liar out of me. There's sometimes a piece of paper in here. Let me see if I can find it. It's like a song, I think. It's a pretty bloodthirsty. Oh, there it is. Sky and storm. Bleed the sea and stone the tides, black the earth and grey the skies. Hey, this sounds like Firefly. Darkling cold shall rise to clutch, foes quake at its icy touch, break the spines of wooden whales, spill their guts and gnash their tails. Darkling cold will soon devour, foes quake at our lasting power. Toss the landed in the brine, raise them up when it is time. Darkling cold, must rise to save foes now turned into our slaves. That's what we came down here for, okay? A poem. Because I don't know if I've ever seen that poem anywhere else. Watch, I'll find half a dozen copies of it now, but I don't think I've ever come across it in a bookshelf. And I don't think I've ever come across it anywhere else. So that is like a Malma battle chant, I suppose, is the best I can come up with. I wonder if the chests are back. I know the Malma are back. Let's murder a few of those. Hi, you were doing horrible things up there. Dead now. Ah! Ooh. Okay. Yes, I am looking for another chest. I'm not going swimming out there though. Hi. Well, I think I was pretty lucky to not get slaughterfished last time. And while the devs aren't quite that mean, there is one place in Solstice where if you stand in the shallows, you can get eaten by slaughterfish, when 90% of your body is not in the water. 99% of your body, actually. Where am I going? The wrong way. Let's go this way. I really like the indicators at the top. I always have, but I think they're putting in some quests now where you actually have to think and work it out, and there won't be an indicator. One of the other games I play has that, and it's always a bit of a challenge, and I like it. But I am grateful that the majority of the quests have markers. Captain Jamila.
Sur and Werkwild returned just after the skies cleared up.
Yes.
They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank.
Yes, I stopped the ritual and freed your crewmen.
Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rescued my crew.
Of course,
they're welcome
Marines.
Aboard, as long as they want. Perhaps we'll see you at Mistral. You'll always have a place on the Prowler.
Thank you. Level 12. Let's go. This is why you do side quests. I know, it's like medicine. Except I like them. Medicine, not so much. Okay, well now I know I don't have to fret about why my soul magic isn't going up. I need to complete quest lines, MSQs. Class, assassination, have we got any passives? No actives. Right, check into shadow. I'm not using my shadow enough, I think. Siphoning. Ooh, soul shred, what's that do?
We'll clear the wreckage away soon, Captain.
An ally can target a ravaged enemy. What does that do? You know what, I think we might grab this. And we might put that down there, and then allies can use that as well. That's kind of always fun. Oh, I have another one. We're doing a lot of dual wielding. Oh, right, this is what I forgot about. Flurry. It doesn't care which one I have. Let's have a look and see what we can get. This is a stam ability now. What is it? It's stam then. And this turns it, that keeps it as a stam, okay. Blood an enemy with steel, blah blah blah. Attacks dealing 1398, so that's over 4,000, 5,000 damage. Each hit increases the damage of the subsequent hit by 5%. That is pretty good. Bloodthirst 1. Flood an enemy with steel, etc. Same amount of damage. Bleed damage. No. Different type of damage. Physical damage. So this is bleed damage, which means it continues, and you get healed when it happens. So let's do that then. Converts into bleed damage and heals you for a percentage. Yeah, let's do that one. All right. Well, that's kind of fun. Read your skills. It's not just a pretty picture, okay? If you go by the pictures, you might get some nice skills by accident. But if you read the descriptions, you might actually get something you really need. And that suits your playstyle more. I'm going to be doing a fair amount of solo, so I know that I'm not going to have a healer on hand. Which means... Oh, hello! And also I do dumb things like that. Oh! Little monster beast. Alright, where are we going next, you ask? Well, I think we had to meet a certain kitty. Hello. There's also a shiny piece of paper here that we don't want to leave behind. this new skill do? I'm impressed. I should probably eat something. I should probably buy some food to eat. Do I have a second bar yet? Not yet. Alright, Rakamud's letter. Shali, imagine my surprise at leading the herd to the shore and finding riches of the sea spilled upon our doorstep. What a bounty! Sister, bring your wagon to Shattered Shores with all haste. If we move swiftly, we'll have enough money to start our own plantation. Oh no. I think he got his sister killed. Or he got killed. Oh, that is sad. Greed. We'll do it to you every time. Okay, have we found all of these points of interest? We need Mistral and Cat's Eye Key. We found all the other points of interest on the island then. And this one, Bulgar's Temple of the Crescent Moon, Two Moons Dance, Temple of the Dark Moon, and Ridthar's Solace. What's easy to find out which one we don't have? Bulgar, Dark Moon, Two Moons, Crescent Moons. Ridthar's Solace is here. Let's go get it. You know what? Let's randomize our mount. You have not set an active mount. Are you joking me? We did... Okay, you... I forgot to look. Collectibles. I talked about them. Mounts. Random mount. E. Set active. Now I have a tick. Now I should have a mount. Aha! Right. Remember, if you're ever going to set a mount, tick the box. The box. Very important. Tell you what, these things aren't the smoothest ride, are they? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, of course I am. There's two ways to go. One is longer than the other. Which one do you choose? Ah, you don't talk to me. Look at this countryside, though. This is the other thing that drew me to ESO. Was, it's pretty. Like, and it's well drawn, and the detail, and anyway, I enjoy it because this is one of the other reasons I really enjoy it. What's in here? This isn't Riddar's Solace. Oh, okay. I think this is the plantation. I'm sorry, stop throwing yourself out of buildings. Just take your time, Bear. Away we go. That coffee bot is getting annoying. Shiny paper. Khenarthi's Roost interim orders. Though we've acquired the Morning Stone, this Temple of the Morning Springs may bear more fruit. Still, I fear Commander Karaneth will never allocate the forces necessary to clear the undead from the courtyard. Remain at the camp for the time being. Report any changes directly to me at Eagle Strand. With luck, the excitement will die down and we can explore the ruin at our leisure. Eelsil, of course. Sorry, guys. Where are we going? This way. So what I'm doing is I'm just unlocking the last site. Oh, Bigloss, grab that. And we'll grab that. And we'll get back on the pony, or whatever we happen to summon. I really like the new mounts. They make me smile. Grab that. So this is a relatively new, like it's not as well established. Maybe only have played a couple of 100 hours on the EU server, whereas I've played a couple of 1,000 hours on the NA server. So I had to start again. It was great. I got to experience the game as you would from a new player's perspective. If you're ever wondering where to get worms, you get them from picking alchemical ingredients, also occasionally from clothing ingredients. And the really big one is you can get them from grub boxes in Argonian homes. Just make sure no one wants to own the worms you're stealing out of the grub box, otherwise you'll get done for theft. There it is down there. A fire camel. That bug is... Oh, actually, we want to get off the fire camel. There are more treasure chests down the back here. This is the site we've come to see. This is Ridthar's Solace. There's sometimes a couple of bugs in there. There's rarely ever any chests in there. The chests are usually down here where the bandits are. You know, like in their boat. If I swung wide enough, I shouldn't have aggroed them. Empty soul gem. Yes! My bad. Yes, I am looking for more chests. Why do you ask?
I mostly kill people who kill people, because killing is wrong.
I was looking for a thieves trove in there because I saw a little bit of blue. Alright, we've done that. So I think that means all of our rest of our Khenarthi's Roost exploration is in here. So we found all of the points of interest, the striking locales, sorry. The last Sky Shard is in Mistral. Mistral and Cat's Eye Key are in Mistral. And the remainder of the main story quests, the zone story quests, sorry, are in Mistral. Let's be a bit lazy and we're just going to toddle on over to Mistral. I know, why would we not? And for the curious, I have solved the problem of the screen minimizing every time I change. It was a matter of going into the settings and selecting windowed brackets full screen. Now, where is that wonderful kitty who I just cold-shouldered last time I was here? He is up here. There we go. He was just inside the gates and I zipped past him because I had a full backpack. Poor man. Razum.
This one has heard reports.
Yes.
You've kept busy. Good.
Of course.
You fit in now more than ever. How did things go?
You. I put an end to the troubles in Shattered Souls and the Temple of the Morning Springs.
Clearly, you were meant to help us out.
Well...
Joan and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward.
I don't think I was that discreet, Raz, to be honest.
Keep your wits about you, my new friend. Mistral's houses cast deep shadows, and vipers lurk in the tall grass.
What do you mean?
Mistral is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Ambassadors from the Dominion arrived weeks ago to negotiate its admission into the Alliance. Unfortunately, things have not gone smoothly.
Why? What's happened?
Khenarthi's Roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations.
Of course
the Sylvanar could use some help. Find him, give him this token. He'll know you are a friend.
Alright, thank you.
Without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not here to conquer anyone. The Sylvanar knows this. He is in the Chancery, seeking a peaceful resolution here.
Tell me about the Dominion.
The High Elves, Wood Elves, and Khajiit stand united under the Eagle Banner. We secure our borders against invaders from the Covenant and Pact, but it is no easy task. And Queen Irene leads our Dominion, of course.
Who is the Sylvanar again?
He is the voice and spirit of the Wood Elves. They say he was, and will be their greatest leader, whatever that means.
I see.
This one knows him as an unrivaled diplomat. He is also the Dominion's best hope of resolving this matter peacefully.
And you? Who are you, really?
Razumdar is just a simple Khajiit. He seeks the best for all the people of Tamriel. Also, a saddle that won't pinch the tail. One day.
Saddle that won't pinch the tail. My level 13 rewards are now available.
Help me turn my luck.
Ooh, I get a recipe, I get some poultry, and some seasoning, presumably to cook my poultry with. Let's increase our stam. I know, you knew it was coming. Let's check our experience. We have another hour and a half of that to run, so we'll confirm that. Zippity-doo-dah, let's morph twin slashes before I get excited and distracted again. Rightio, so we can slice the enemy with both weapons to cause deep lacerations, dealing 1442 bleed damage with each weapon and causing them to bleed for 7200 bleed damage over 20 seconds. Nice. It doesn't say each second over 20 seconds. That would be a bit exorbitant. Enemies hit by the initial hit are affected with the hemorrhaging status effect. You also reduce their movement speed by 30% for 4 seconds. It's a new effect, increases the initial damage and the hemorrhaging status effect. Applies the hemorrhaging status effect and reduces the enemy's movement speed. So the original one would have been Blood Craze. Slice an enemy with both weapons to cause deep lacerations, dealing 1202 bleed damage with each weapon and causing them to bleed for an additional 720. So that's less damage, isn't it? No, 14, 42, 12, 42. So it's less damage, but what else does it do? You heal for 720 health anytime this ability deals damage. Let's go for the healing, the self-healing. So I can, what my healer should...
Lord, you used to be in the military. Does the Dominion hire sellswords?
What gave you that idea? Seriously, keep down about that. I deserted, remember?
Coward.
You weren't there. You would have fled too if you'd seen what they asked us to do.
Both of you calm down. Glowlord, do they?
I don't know. Sometimes. They have a lot of gold. When they hire mercenaries, it's to fight someone they can't be bothered with or to chop an enemy down to size. If there's anything left, you're paid well. There isn't.
Loud voices usually mean an adventure, or they can sometimes mean a hidden achievement. Where are we going? We're going to see the Sylvanar, and actually we can go get that Sky Shard while we're doing the mission, so we'll go do that. I know, so I tend to stop and listen to them just in case I learn something.
Is the Sylvanar blind? Every one of these sea elves is a venomous serpent waiting to strike.
Wow.
We should have cleansed this place of Maormer scum the moment we arrived.
At its slavering maw.
Oh, there's the cat again talking about her dog. That's mean.
Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Maormer?
What do you have against the Maormer?
Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats.
You don't have any say in the negotiations, Viceroy?
Not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed. Go, see this farce for yourself.
I'll go see what's going on.
Bars barely contain its hunger.
It's a dog, cat. It's a dog. What are you on? Bars barely contain its hunger. Sylvanar.
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Khenarthi's Roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled.
I have something for you. There you go.
Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend.
It does.
May I ask, what brings you to Mistral?
Our mutual friend. Thought you could use my help.
Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter.
Maybe.
The Maormer have a treaty with Khenarthi's Roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulondil nor Headwoman Harani will produce a copy.
Why not?
Indeed, why not?
Right.
It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound.
Right.
Yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry.
He wants me
Would
to
you
steal the
be my
treaty.
voice in this, with Ambassador Ulondil and headwoman Harani?
You want me to ask them for a copy of the treaty?
Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune.
Okay.
Harani in particular seems eager to see this resolved, though I fear the Dominion presence binds her hands. But I'll leave you to it.
Thank you, Sylvanar, for your faith, misplaced though it might be. Harani.
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met.
No.
Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand.
The Sylvanar would like to see a copy of your treaty.
And I told him. The mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maormer allies. They take great offense to the Dominion's claims upon our island.
Why did you sign a treaty with the Maormer?
Look around you. What great armies do you see?
Yeah.
Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
No, I understand. Ambassador Ulondil, is it?
We upheld our treaty with the people of Khenarthi's Roost for generations.
Yes.
And this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow high elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters.
The Maormer claim Khenarthi's Roost?
By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price.
Pardon me for a minute. Sorry, guys, I didn't want to cough in your ears. All right, where is this treaty?
We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow high elf wharf rats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harani for her copy?
I already did. She said no. You should be appreciative. Speaking of things that say no, let's just jump into here for a minute.
These one things you have.
Go into our bank. Drop off any recipes we already know. So we've got consumables back into here. Get rid of that. That can go to another character. Style motifs, master writs, leatherworker satchel. I should open that. That'll go into my crafting bag. Right, that's it. That's all I wanted to do. I now need to go and find somewhere to sell stuff and break a few things down. But let's I know. I want to get to the cake, man. The Sylvanar. Hi.
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty?
Ulondil and Harani refused to provide a copy.
Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves.
Okay.
You understand the stakes, yes?
It's
why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly.
What do you mean?
I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Khenarthi's Roost to be one of conquest.
I
understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty.
He does want me to steal a copy. Is the Sylvanar your real name?
It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me by my given name. Edelorn doesn't roll off the tongue, I suppose.
How long have you held this position?
As Sylvanar. Seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me differently. Or did you mean as Dominion Envoy? I've taken on diplomatic tasks for our fledgling alliance since its inception, so not very long at all.
What is your opinion of the Old Merry Dominion?
A freshly grown fruit, still without blemish.
Wow.
On behalf of the Bosmer people, it's my goal to keep it that way.
Right.
If you speak with the Green Lady, don't mistake her manner as distaste for the Dominion. She simply misses our home of Valenwood.
Who is the Green Lady?
She sustains me, and I her. Together, we are the aspirations of the Bosmer people given form.
See, I should know
Put
that.
simply, she is the love of my life. Also, she grows ill-humoured when I gush about her within earshot. I'd best say no more.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, those of you who found that pukey can puke now, but that was sweet. The Green Lady. Hi.
No wine. Stringy meat. My beloved Sylvanar cooling these squabbling children instead of warming our bed. If there's a more tiresome place in all of Tamriel, I haven't found it.
She is a little bit out of sorts, isn't she? All right, let's go and talk to Razumdar. Oh my goodness. He likes rum at the nearby tavern. That's probably somewhere near this lady with her dog. Oh my god, that was a bad move. Ow. Speaking of which, do I have any food on me if I'm going to be silly and jump over cliffs like that? No, I got some crusty bread. What does that do? Right, I'm not even thinking where that came from. Ooh, a book. A book. Basic Provisioning Guide by Cloelius Meliginensis. Supply Sergeant. Acquire ingredients. Acquire recipes. Cook, cook, cook. I won't read through all of these. These are so funny though sometimes to read. Addendum. Brewing on the go. Step 1 and 2 are identical to the similar steps of cooking. As for the third, brew, brew, brew. I present excess brew to the locals who donated the ingredients. Ah, whoops. This is not Imperial requisition policy, but it helps my cohorts stay in their future good graces. I bet it does. Oh, right. Now, the other reason we want to talk to this person. Fish catcher. Hi.
Everything this one sells is fresh, except...
Store. So this one will also sell things that will help you with your stats. I don't tend to buy it usually. I usually buy the recipes I don't have. It looks like we've lucked out and picked up most of the recipes from our fellow characters. If we want to cook something, yes, we can cook it here, I guess, if we have the ingredients. Do I have anything worth cooking? Probably not. Tarragon chicken, health. So there's lots of food we can make for health. It's kind of like a delicious health potion on the go. And I bet the ingredients are a lot nicer too. Nothing that really gives us any magicka or more than one stat. Stam. That's not bad. Max stamina goes up. And the roast corn. I didn't click on these, so I only got the... Oh no, here's our max magicka. Okay. But nothing that actually does more than one stat. So this is all health. So we have health, magicka, and stamina. Alright. I know. I'm being fussy. Don't mind me. Like a spoiled child. Razumdar.
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else.
Did he just
What is the
spit
word, my new friend?
in the cup? Ah! I'm not drinking here. The Sylvanar needs to see the treaty, but nobody will provide a copy.
Ulandil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't because her copy was stolen.
Really?
It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious.
And, who stole Harani's copy of the treaty?
A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft.
Right.
His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff. 6 puts them out.
Right. Are you certain Ulandil has stolen the treaty?
Someone needs to slip into Marmor
Someone.
Embassy. Find a way past the guard and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war with the Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you.
Why me?
The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion.
I'm Bosmer.
The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already.
Okay, I'll take that.
When you have the treaty, meet both of us at the bridge.
All right, Raz. I'll go meet. Pain in the neck.
Well, Dahara would not let it tear the flesh from your bones.
Dahara needs to be quieter. We're going to go and sneak into the Malma embassy. There's a couple of ways we can do this. I think I usually do it by penning a letter, but But that might not be the case. I mean, by sneak, I mean I'm going to just jog my way down here. Toddle in past the guards. I'm not in the embassy now. I'm just in their grounds. That's fine, right? Right? It's a blue frog. If I murder it, I will get frog darts, which is lake bait. That was furnishing inside a log. Nice. Here is our final. Sighted by serpents in Mistral. This is our final sky shard for the Mistral map. Let's just grab that. It's pretty weird. Alrighty, let's wander past here. Let's grab those. That's blue interloma, as you can see. I would never dream of causing trouble. I would just go right ahead and do it.
Watch your step, ground.
Oh, are you saying you don't clean your floors? They might trip on something nasty, you know, like you. Clerk Ariamo, hi, how are you?
Ambassador Ulondil isn't here. And if he was, he'd be far too busy to entertain the likes of you.
What have these guys been doing? Taking courses in how to be really offensive. Oh no, there's their reading material, the 4 abominations. I think they're taking their reading material a little too close to heart. What do you reckon? Wow. Let's go read some books. Now, if that was a guard worth insult, I'd be in trouble. Prince Aiden's report. Mace etiquette. I've just increased my one-handed shield skill. That is awesome. Let's go. Skill line
Off
gained.
limits.
One-handed
you aren't
shield.
Getting through.
Hi, Warden. Not Warden. Yeah, Warden.
Are you lost?
A little bit,
Ambassador
yes.
Ulondil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
What are you guarding?
None of your business.
Well, true.
Go bother the clerk. He doesn't know when to shut up either.
I'm just going to go and walk into here. I mean, you don't mind if I go somewhere I'm not supposed to be, right? Guard. Your silver fur. My dearest, beautiful Zali, I saw you by the water again. The sun made your silver fur light up like it was a bright day. I would have stood there forever, but I stand a lot guarding the embassy, so I left. You should visit the embassy to see how important I am. We could eat dinner together. You know who. Oh my god, I bet she does know who, and I bet she wants to scratch his eyes out. I'm looking for recipes that I don't know. What can I say? If I'm going to be a crafter, I need to get some good crafting habits going. Stealing recipes that aren't nailed down? Very good crafting habit. Okay, what's over here? The clerk doesn't know when to shut up, he said.
Ambassador Ulondil isn't here.
Why is that guard upstairs?
That's what I've been wondering.
Oh.
He spices his rum with moon sugar, you know. I'm sure one of the servants brings it to him. If I catch him sleeping at his post again,
Ooh.
I'll inform the ambassador.
Sentry to Nomian.
Floors that don't sway, sand that creeps into boots, bugs the size of anchors.
Right?
May the gods see me posted to a proper ship.
Why is that guard upstairs?
So, he's actually doing his job?
Yeah.
Most of the time he's writing love letters to some pretty face in town. Zadi or Zami or something. He's a fool in a crow's nest, searching the horizon for any sign of her love.
I'll let you get back to your drinking, then. What's this? Servant's clothing. What's in there? I see. Moon sugar. And, what's that? It's a keg. Right. I suppose I could steal from the keg, but she's kind of busy. What's this? Inkwell and blank paper. Oh, man. You spot blank paper on this scribe's desk. The nearby inkwell has a vaguely fishy smell. Forge a letter to the guard from his... Absolutely. From his secret lover. What did I write? I wish I knew. Okay, so I can either spike... Oh, this is where I could spike his drink. Right, now I've got two options. Do I get an option as to what I use?
Are you lost? Ambassador
Yes.
Ulendil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
You know this letter arrived for you, right?
What? Give it here.
Okay, there you go. You're welcome.
She wants to meet me.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Out of my way.
I don't think he's going to be in his job for much longer, to be honest. I'm not sure if he's going to be breathing for much longer either, but that's not my problem. I'm not the one running around after pretty faces. Father of the Nibin, fragment 1. Bow increased to 2. That's awesome. What else can I do? Let's examine that. A broadsheet. I think we've read that one before. I won't bore you to tears with it again. We'll grab that Treaty of Khenarthi's Roost. Okay, whereas the citizens and leadership of the sovereign island of Khenarthi's Roost recognized the capability of Malma enforcement squadrons for acute destruction and wished to establish a peaceful and fiscally advantageous accord. Whereas both parties acknowledge that the creation of terms for a mutually beneficial treaty is desirable and necessary, and that the involvement of outside military or political bodies would be materially detrimental to both the Malma interests and the trade profitability of Mistral. Under the auspices of the illustrious and wise King Orgnum, vice of the free Malma people, commander of 12,001 mighty ships, faithful and bold representative of the might of the Malma, and under those of the lesser peoples of Khenarthi Roost, the two parties shall henceforth abide by the terms agreed to and set forth in the articles of this treaty, which are: Article 1. An embassy shall be prominently established in the port city of Mistral to accommodate a Malma ambassador and associated retinue. Costs shall be afforded by the people of Khenarthi's Roost to agree to supply a personal staff of no less than 15 servants, finely woven tapestries depicting the generous and wise Malma people, personalized and embroidered cotton bedding, and a stock of local and imported liquors. Article 2. All individuals and organizations wishing to engage in commerce via the port city of Mistral must henceforth be registered and obtain official rights of passage. Registration fees are to be determined by the ambassador on a ship-by-ship basis. Oh no. Those who refuse such fees will be treated as enemy agents and are subject to confiscation of materials and imprisonment. Oh good. And imprisonment under the auspices of Malma law. Malma leadership reserves the right to inspect any vessel in the port and surrounding waters for any reason, and to confiscate any goods considered contraband. Article 3. Malma enforcement squadrons shall not perpetrate unprovoked acts of aggression toward merchant ships in or around the port city of Mistral, and likewise shall not interfere with approved trade affairs. You know, this gives them a really good way of slipping spies into the mainland, doesn't it? Anyway, any current prisoners of the two signatories shall be released immediately upon the signing of this treaty. Said squadrons shall act in self-defense and under reasonable suspicions of activities of enemy agents. As recognition for Malma non-interference, 15% of all registry fees and excises shall be rendered unto the embassy on the 15th of every month. I wonder if 15 is a significant number for the Malma, and why. Anyway, Article 4. A joint holiday shall be established to commemorate this signing on today's date. Such holiday shall be afforded at the expense of the people of Mistral. What? To demonstrate peace between the parties and adherence to the treaty. This celebration shall be named Serpent's Glory, and on this day Malma dignitaries, selected men and others of note shall be invited to the island of Khenarthi's Roost for feasting, music, and revelry in the party's common success and accord. Oh my goodness. Article 4, Addendum 1. Attendance of general festivities during Serpent's Glory is permitted to residents of the port city of Mistral. The feast participation shall be limited to Malma invitees, the mayor of Khenarthi's Roost, and no more than three guests selected by the mayor and approved by the ambassador. Foodstuffs shall be prepared by the Malma chefs, music performed by Malma minstrels, and under no circumstances shall the repugnant dish sugared cuttlefish be served. I'm sorry. Article 5. The ambassador and the people of Khenarthi's Roost agree to review the terms, negotiate any necessary addenda, and reaffirm their mutual commitment to a lasting and profitable peace on a decennial basis every 10 years. Wow. Okay, so basically we come to your island and you sell us your souls, something like that. I mean, I don't have many compunctions about stealing from these guys. I wonder if he's back from his tryst yet. No. He's probably like getting slapped or something. Oh dear. I'll just leave now. I'm sure the clerk won't notice that I came and went. And if he does, I'm pretty sure I can outrun the guards. Maybe not an arrow though, so hopefully they don't think of that. We'll just leave quietly. Alrighty, what have we got? Bring the treaty to Razumdar. Where is young Raz? He's on the bridge, isn't he? In the middle, of course, because he's a cat. Can't decide whether it wants to go in or out, so it stands in the middle. I mean, come on. Who hasn't got a cat? Me, apparently. Anyway.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride?
Really?
You'll learn to notice it in others.
And you learn to hide it if you do. Indeed. Here's the treaty.
The Sylvanar is certainly being watched by the Maumar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next.
Sure, I'll tell him.
The Sylvanar and the Green Lady are being put up in the armorer's home.
Oh, wow.
This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumpy at silent approach.
Oh, I wonder how you found that out, Raz. Do you think having the treaty will help?
At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvanar worries at them, he'll tear a hole in the Malmer's side. The treaty, of course. Not Ambassador Ulandil, though that would be funny.
That's something the Green Lady's more likely to do, isn't it? Oh dear. Alright, let's go and have a chat with the Sylvanar. Poor man, we're about to wake him from his rest. Oh, actually, let's take a little detour. We have to take a detour. I've got stuff in here to destroy, and maybe, yes, we finished our research. Maybe to research. Did I forget to put that on last time? Oh, I think I put one of those on instead. Ah, look, I waffled out at something. Let's get rid of those. Hang on, what's that? It's a healing staff. Maybe I shouldn't get rid of that. We'll get rid of everything else, though. I might just lock that for the minute. I'll probably throw it out later, but we'll lock it for the moment. Broadhead shield. We can't research 2. All our slots are taken. We're good. Okay. Boom. And it was that get off the table, you mangy wood elf. Ah, yeah. I did not do that. I did. Here we go. Into deconstruction. Into research. At this point in the game, it does not matter what we research. We have so many things to research. And a lot of the traits, if you're worried about it, a lot of the traits will come back. The only one really to pounce on if you get it is known honed. But a lot of these other traits appear constantly throughout the game, so it doesn't hurt you to deconstruct it. You don't have to save it. I should have been doing this before I did that, though. Iron Cuirass of Health. No. Alright, good. So what I was doing is just checking to see what, if I had anything that I really wanted to keep. Woodworking is over there, clothing, that's a book, that's what I was looking for. Blacksmithing basics. Orc Forge Wives say they're the only ones who know how to smith. I say mud crabs to that. Get some iron ore, refine ingots, choose a style, make an iron dagger, admire your iron dagger. Take a moment to admire your work. It's not just an iron dagger. You pull metal from the ground and forge into a tool that can end lives. Respect what you've made.
Maybe they got caught? It wouldn't be the first time. Limes, if they don't make the drop soon, let's cut our losses and make for the mainland.
This one does not like it. But perhaps you are right. Still, keep checking, will you?
I wonder what that's about. Okay, we're going to grab this crafting book, Clothiers Primer. We need to add it. basically, to our library. So that's what we've done. Done clothing, we've done woodworking, we have not done smithing, and I think I forgot to do it last time too, so we'll just jump into here, grab our research, grab the first thing we've got. Root splitter gets researched. It does destroy the item, so I mean, you know, if you want to keep it, don't research it. Alright, that's done. So we've done smithing, clothing, woodworking. I don't think there's anything else here. There is a bank. Yeah, well, we found the bank, that's right. Alright, let's go talk to the Sylvanar. Basically, it's just a way of keeping your backpack as clear as you can. Ladrellis's house. What? Uh-oh. Someone's going to be very upset. The Sylvanar... Oh, no. That's bad. A strange aura surrounds the Sylvanar's corpse. His body is warm to the touch. A faint smell of sulfur permeates the room.
Time for you to leave.
Look.
No! No! You found him like this?
I did.
What did you see? Answer me!
I walked in and found a body. He was dead when I arrived.
Then you know nothing.
You're right.
1,000 curses on this wretched island.
I hear
They've
you.
taken my beloved.
Who would want him dead?
None who'll survive the day.
Uh-oh.
I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harani knows her own city.
Okay.
If she won't tell you who did this, I'll shorten her tale until she does. Now go! Go!
Yes, ma'am. No. I know that is not good. I think we need to talk to Raz rather than Harani. But maybe Harani can help, or will help now, when she wouldn't before. I don't know, we'll find out. Stories, my friends. Harani?
Not again. Please. I understand what the Sylvanar desires, but I already told you. We cannot provide him with our copy of the treaty.
The Sylvanar is dead.
Dead? But he was just here.
Yeah.
What happened?
The Green Lady suspects murder.
How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature?
I was hoping you could tell me.
My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Sylvanar's murder in my town. I'll shut down the port if I have to. None sets sail until his killer is brought to justice.
Right? Could I help?
Of course. I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. No door shall be barred to you.
Where should I begin?
On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review them for any inconsistencies that could lead to the killer's capture.
Okay.
The Sylvanar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maormer to slay our noble envoy.
Oh, this guy needs a good kick.
How dare you?
I hear
the
you.
Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vice Reeve.
Outrageous.
Absolutely.
More Dominion treachery.
Oh,
I will conduct my own investigation.
Okay.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
Oh no. Harani's report. Incident 1. The apothecary was acting suspicious. Wouldn't look me in the eye. Probably sold ointment for the pox to my cousin again. Did not pursue. Incident 2. Jurairia heard strange noises in the warehouse next to the armorer's shop. Investigated, but found no sign of anything missing. Did not pursue. Incident 3. That Maormer captain threw a beggar off the Serpent's Kiss. Said she caught him poking around below decks. Her ship, her rules. Did not pursue. Her ship, her rules. Alright, so she had a few incidences happen and didn't pursue any of them. So we can stake out the warehouse, we can investigate the apothecary, and we can talk to the ship captain. Let's start with the warehouse, it's closer. Oh, I know, we're going to leave the island soon. I am really looking forward to that too. Of course, it does help if you go inside the warehouse, if you want to climb the stairs there. It does. Alright, we're looking for a hiding spot. Don't stand there, girl. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
No one here. Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
Alright. Yep, he's done it. Unwelcome visitors. We assume the first anchor chain is cut. Apply pressure to Mother Tiger to denounce the unwelcome visitors. We observe unwelcome visitors recovering from the storm. Cut the second anchor chain immediately. Watchful Serpent remains offshore. At the signal, we shall prepare the tempest. That hiding spot is harder to spot now than it used to be.
What is it?
Nothing. Oh no, don't do that to a Kashidi guard. You might get clawed.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
Alchemy for my apprentice. This is actually a really funny read, but I won't go through it all. My dear apprentice, you have destroyed far too many of my alchemical stocks to go unpunished. And henceforth you are to find all reagents in the wilds, not in my laboratory. It goes on, but the whole thing is quite a good read. Apothecary's Ledger. Mandrake roots. 2. Paid in full. Daedra Heart. 1. New customer. Paid in full. Daedra Blood. 10 drams. New customer. Ordered, but paid in full. Name refused. Sulfur. 5 cakes. New customer. Ordered, but paid in full. Name refused. Daril. No order. Customer suspicious. Report to guards. Salt rice pollen. 15 grains. Paid in full. Fire salts. 8 grains. Ordered for Jurairia. Pay on delivery. Daedra blood. 10 drams. New customer. Ordered but paid in full. Name refused. Chicken feathers. 5. Paid in full. Daedra blood. 10 drams. New customer. Ordered but paid in full. Name refused. You didn't report this? Oh! Alright, I guess that leaves us with the Malma ship captain.
Can't you see I'm busy?
I can, that's why I didn't step in front of you when you're carrying a crate you could drop on my head. Captain Irinway.
Get off my ship before I throw you off!
Oh, please don't do that. I need to get into your hold.
And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off.
Maybe this will change your mind. Here you are.
Oh, that's a serving wench. 3 minutes. If my sailors see your hands where they shouldn't be, I'll keel-haul you myself.
Oh, let's not let it come to that, okay? It's all good. All right. Sorry?
One.
Another one? Man, how many of us have there been? I wonder. That poor sailor. That's why I didn't take it though. Sometimes just opening it is enough to get you in strife. Is that a book? No. Hunting for recipes.
Don't
I always am.
cause trouble.
Mate, I want to cause trouble, but the game won't let me. Oh, look, a loose hatch. I wonder what's in here then. A crate of sea viper paraphernalia. Continue Harani's investigation. Bring evidence to Razormagard. Well, yeah, because I'll fall if I don't. Man, watch my step. What does he think I'm doing? Not looking where I'm putting my my teeny tiny feet, actually. She's got little feet herself. Little teeny tiny Bosma with teeny tiny toes.
This is taking longer than I planned.
Well, some things do. Some things do. Let's go.
I have many fine goods.
Yeah, do you now? Okay. Raz, What are you doing?
Killing the Sylvanar was foolish.
Yes.
The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond.
Oh, no.
She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that spring in your stride again.
I do
What
not.
have you learned?
Nothing that leads to the Sylvanar's killer here.
The Maumar planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts?
Yes.
That would explain the strange liquid upon the... Oh no. Bright moons, no.
What's wrong?
This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harani will see what you found. We must move like Khenarthi herself is at our backs.
All right, I'll do it. Oh no, I'm about to tell a grieving widow a cloud of smoke killed her beloved. Green Lady.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. Grasp, tear, yank, and one last kiss for the killer's own heart. Now, what have you found?
This is the poison that killed him.
No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? I can see it, leading away into the heart of this wretched city.
I didn't notice a scent.
You're blind to it. Easily remedied. Follow if you can.
Oh, goodness. Wow, let's go.
Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you, but what we gain from each other.
I know, I nearly didn't make the turn. It's like a whispering sound too. Daedra blood, right? Destroy the Maumar ritual, sure. They've really spruced up the visuals, I think, too. I don't think it was this good last time I played. That was a while back.
Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found me.
Tell me who killed the Sylvanar.
I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the wood elf and his mate. I followed his orders.
Whose orders?
Ulandil. He said they could stop the Tempest. Had to be removed.
I've heard enough.
Uh-oh.
His orders. Had to follow his orders.
There. You did what you had to. As did I.
Whoa. Wardens of the Green. Nightstand. Manganese, it's a material. Oh, yay! Pair of common candles. Nice. Oh, I know. Far too happy with my recipes. Barrel. Let's search that lot. Can I have the fish? I can have the fish. Is there garlic here? No. That's okay. Now I have cooking materials. Again, I'm running with a crafting bag, so I don't have to be careful about what I take and where it's going to go in my backpack. So if you don't have a crafting bag from ESO Plus, you might have to be a little bit more picky. All right, just be careful on what you take and where you fill it up, because it made me pretty sad when I played the first 12 months without one and I had to throw things away. Ulandil.
Ah, the errant deputy.
Not
I was
errant,
just informing Headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle.
I'm sure you
Once
were.
the torture begins, we'll learn why the Dominion killed their own diplomat.
Your assassin said you ordered the Sylvanar's death.
My what?
Yes.
You mean
your
the
assassin?
apothecary?
No.
I assure you, he was never in my employ.
Your assassin bought Daedric blood from the apothecary and used it to kill the Sylvanar.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
The Green Lady isn't dead. She's mad, but she's not dead.
You're lying. She must
I
be
would
dead.
never.
Or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Maoma people. The grounds of the embassy are sacrosanct, according to our treaty.
Right. Which you just destroyed.
Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
Harani.
This is madness. There has been enough death in this city.
It's clear the Maoma betrayed Khenarthi's Roost.
This does not excuse mindless slaughter. We are better
it'll be
than
well
our
thought
enemies.
out slaughter.
You must apprehend him.
Oh.
Don't let the Green Lady cut him down like an animal.
Why not?
We must learn what the Maomer plan for Khenarthi's Roost.
Okay, fine. You have a point. I'll go after him.
I trust you'll do what's best for my people.
Always.
Now I must apologize to Vicereeve Peladil. Whatever the Dominion needs, we will provide.
Very well. Good to hear. Oh, my health bar just shrank. Now I am regretting not making that food. Did we look at this? We've already looked at this. The 4 abominations. We commented on how they reflected their reading material. I remember. Green Lady.
Move, unless you don't mind the spatter.
I don't mind the spatter, but what are you going to do to him?
I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him.
Oh,
Go tell Harani the Marama is dead. Leave me to my work.
No, this isn't justice. It's revenge.
Exactly.
I'd like to join you.
And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you anyway?
Is this what your Sylvanar would want?
You dare speak for my Sylvanar?
I'll
beat you with your own flayed skin. I'll smash your teeth to powder and choke you with the dust.
I'm in trouble.
You're right. Curse your bones, you're right.
I'm what?
Take them away before I lose myself.
All right, my lady.
Keep her away from me.
Mate, I would love nothing more than to give you to her, but that is not what the Sylvanar would want. Harani.
We've taken Ulandil into custody thanks to your quick action. No treaty will keep him from proper justice.
Good. Then let the Green Lady see it when you execute him. She wanted to take revenge.
I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. I asked Ulandil what he meant about the Tempest. After what that Green Lady did to him, it is difficult for him to focus. But what he did say isn't good at all.
And what did he say?
The Maomer have some ships waiting offshore. Ulandil's people signaled them before the Green Lady arrived.
Oh no.
Some sort of invasion force.
See, they'd broken the treaty
With the
already.
Dominion's help, perhaps we can fortify the town. That alone may save many lives.
Have you officially joined the Dominion?
I signed a new treaty moments ago.
Oh, good.
Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will protect our little island.
They did better.
It's a new beginning for Khenarthi's Roost. We will prosper or fall together.
All right.
Hey, slow pause.
There's much...
You removed the Maoma threat and united the town. So now when we look at our map, Mistral's white. And we have only one more site to find. One more point of interest. Zairi.
You. Yes, you. Commander Khenarthi needs you immediately.
What do you mean?
The Maomer attacked Katsai Key from the sea. Commander Khenarthi holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the Maomer before they push into Mistral. Zairi will find more to help. Be swift, Slowpaws.
I'll find Commander Khenarthi. Alright, the city of Mistral is under attack. Alright, give me 2 minutes, I want to check something.
Honest merchant, trust this one.
How do we do that? I'm still learning some of the pros and the ways these things work. Okay, I see. All right, let's just pop that back there. All right, my apologies, guys. I did need to check in and just check something. Pop that down there so I can see it. Let's go. I know we're off to we're off to find some really bad things and deal with them. We can do this. All right, what's our backpack doing?
These criminals are ruining everything.
You won't get away with this.
I wish I could see what that was about.
There's always more to do.
There is always more to do, especially when you have chickens and cats. You have both. Commander Khenarthi.
You there?
Yes.
The Marmor attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces.
Of course.
We need every able body for the rescue effort.
Zairi said you were preparing a counterattack.
Huh. A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. Our forces are scattered too thin. If we can't hold the gates, Mistral will fall to the Marmor.
What's to stop them sailing around the edge? I mean, what can I do?
I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market.
All right.
Send them my way. We need everyone able to defend Mistral on this side of the wall.
Done. Oh, is that a book? Hurricane Assistance and Salvage. We won't stop and read it. Salvage Prohibition. Stripping fallen Dominion soldiers of armor or weaponry will be considered a hostile act. I wonder why. Calpian?
Those Malma pirates came from the water. They're all over Cat's Eye Key.
What happened here?
Sea vipers happened.
Right.
One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes on my bodyguard's skin. I hit that awful pirate with a broken spar and we ran.
Are your wounds serious?
No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safe there.
Yes.
By the 8, it's inspiring to see Dominion soldiers. Maybe Sergeant Firion can pull off our counterattack.
What counterattack?
The Marine by the gate to Cat's Eye Key plans to strike back at the Sea Vipers. I'm sure she can tell you the details. We'll get moving. Gods grant you strength.
Thank you, Kelpian. And thank you for being a decent human being and saving your bodyguard. So many nobles aren't. Baranton.
We can't let those Marmor pirates reach Mistral.
Okay.
They'll butcher our families.
What happened here?
I saw great serpents emerge from the waters.
Okay.
Those sea viper cowards made them snap at everyone in striking distance.
Were you wounded?
No. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind of Khajiit am I?
One that lives to help later?
You were with Dominion, yes? Your Sergeant Firion plans to strike back. Give those pirate cowards a trouncing.
You should get to safety. Head to Mistral.
I'll do no such thing.
Listen.
If any of those sea vipers shows a face on this side of the gate, I'll claw it off myself.
Good luck then. Wow. One cat having a hissy fit. Sergeant Firion.
What are you doing here? That doesn't
well,
matter.
you know.
If you're in the mood to cave in some sea viper skulls, I don't really care.
One of the survivors said you're planning a counterattack.
You feel that cold air rushing off the sea?
Yeah,
Just
I do.
like it was before the hurricane.
Right.
We can't wait to cut off the snake's head. We are the Dominion counterattack.
What can I do?
I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key. If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping.
Or we can just chop everything.
Don't worry.
All
the wizard
things.
friend can seal the gate behind us.
Shouldn't you hold the gate?
I'll hold the gate if you think you'll have need for a wizard.
Yeah, not really.
Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you.
All right, come with me, Sarge. Or
Then
rather,
let's
I'll go with
fillet
you.
these fish elf bastards.
My pleasure. I think I need to get the right thing going. We're not going to talk to Apprentice Mog just yet. We're trying to get there, and we will soon. Very soon, hopefully, if we don't die. Oh my god! You're not friendly. What a surprise. Oh, I want to use my ulti and see what it does. The stairs are this way. Edalas.
Hey. Squad got separated. Nistel and I found Onglorn. They hurt him bad.
What happened to him?
Sea vipers carved runes in his chest. I grabbed him. Nistel held them off.
Where is Nistel?
Hunting sea vipers.
Oh boy.
If you see her, tell her Onglorn will be all right.
That's good news at least. Did you learn what the sea vipers planned for Mistral?
Whoever wrote these notes has an idea. I'd start there.
All right. Okay. I know, we're not going to find much treasure this run. There are a lot of new players in the area. Ah!
We should check the hand.
I know my keys are on, my keys are on the wrong hand. My hands are on the wrong key. There's a book though. We need that. Let's grab that thing. Dockmaster's Lament. Malma seems to be more and more demanding lately. What good is that truce? Anyway, it never used to be this hard to make a profit. Oh no. Nistel. The Marine Nistel is dead. The Marine's body is covered in wounds, sword slashes, broken bones, and even a few fang marks. Her weapons are broken. Heavy scoring marks her armor. One limp hand holds a bloody bandage. The other grips a bloodied piece of paper. I'll have the paper.
Oh. Nistel.
I'm sorry, Sarge. Unlabeled notes. What's that? I don't think I've ever found these before. Minimal guards at dock during the day and at the night. Poor response time to fires. Smugglers amenable and unaware. Wind tunnels are unaffected. Storm totems are placed, and the tempest is imminent. That's a worry. I do think I have a soul gem that needs filling. I may have had a soul gem that needs filling. I might already have filled it. No treasure in here. Ah, someone's been here not long ago. There's usually a guard up in this top corner. Hello, what are you doing? Mazar?
A ringing head is bad.
Yes.
But when it remains somewhat head-shaped, that is good, yes?
Yes. What happened to you?
I was in the caves, working, when I heard a strange howling. Then warriors came out of nowhere and struck without mercy.
Who attacked?
Sea vipers, Maormer pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those strange totems in our cave. They've never been in the skooma trade. I meant moon sugar. Hit my head, you see.
I see. What did they want?
Our deaths, I suppose? After they killed enough of us, they left the rest of us alone. They knew we wouldn't fight back. They only paid attention to those totems. Well, until they collapsed the cave entrance.
Why did they collapse the cave?
Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside.
Elsil,
lucky me.
right?
The wizard tried to tell me something, but I couldn't hear him at all. He stuffed this paper in my hands and
You could have
walked
led
off.
with that.
Here, maybe you can make sense of it.
You said you should get to safety.
What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait, don't think me ungrateful. The wizard was looking for another way into the caves. I heard rumors of a secret door by the cliffs, but I never saw it myself.
Thank you so much. A secret door by the cliffs. Now, If you're paying attention to your top bar, you'll see that there is an entrance marked. So we'll just head on up this way. Oh no. Would you mind stating the obvious again? Oh, fantastic. Search the nightstand, grab the lockpicks. We're going to need those. I keep breaking mine and, you know, locks. Let's head into the wind tunnel. My bad. Oh, that can't be good. Eelsil, hi.
These totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. I wonder if I could... Excuse me, do you mind?
We're here to stop the sea vipers.
Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These sea viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective. The hurricane they summoned to dash our fleet against Khenarthi's Roost? That's nothing compared to their current efforts.
What's worse than a hurricane?
You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You see, these
really.
serpent-shaped statues, they're storm totems. They collect spirit energies from rune-marked subjects and channel it, like water through a funnel.
And how can we block the funnel?
Exactly the right question.
Don't sound so surprised.
Sea vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach an active storm totem, hold forth the lodestone, and harmlessly siphon the energy away. You should see for yourself.
Are you sure it's harmless?
Completely. Go ahead, don't be shy.
Trust me, I'm a
wizard. It's not as though the storm totem's energies will cascade throughout your body until you're nothing but a lifeless, smoking husk. But do avoid standing in the puddles, would you?
What? Have you seen how many of... Oh, I hate wizards. I really do. No, I don't want to talk to her. Do you freaking well mind? Right. Eelsil.
Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you. Not even a hint of electrocution.
You mean you weren't sure?
Now to apply it to the other storm totems before... Well, best not to worry about that.
I swear, if you tell me not to worry my pretty little head, you're going to get socked in the chops. Worry me about what?
No, I really shouldn't worry you.
Tell me why the sea vipers need these storm totems.
I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island.
Just get on with it.
You don't stoop to blood sacrifice unless you need a lot of energy very quickly. And, well, to release it just as quickly.
What does that mean?
Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the sea viper blood ritual without destroying Mistral. Does that seem equitable?
Absolutely.
The only certainty is the lack of time. You should hurry.
Oh my god. You should just answer my questions when I ask, mister. I'll have that. Because when I deconstruct it, I will learn more for my crafting. So everything is fodder right now. We're going to just check out the dead end for chests. Nope, no chests worth having. Right. Well, we could go around this, but it's really part of the mission. These guys have already cleared it, so we'll Sergeant Furion, you're a pain in the neck. Don't laugh, Sarge. You copped one in the face a minute ago. We'll leave them to the looting. That got his attention. Nothing like, you know, having your soul riven or something to make you a bit cross. Marine to marine. Alright, we could go looking for chests and treasures. I might just leave the other that to the other adventurers. We'll get going, we'll get this part done. Normally I would loot all the things. But,
this is Eelsil, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit.
Gotcha.
I know how to stop the Malma.
Okay, tell me.
I know what they're planning.
Good.
Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral.
Okay.
The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. They're funneling all that energy into their bound Storm slave.
What does that mean?
The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates.
Oh dear.
All the energy will wash over Khenarthi's roost, killing anything it touches.
Oh, that is bad.
Except for the thunderbugs, of course. Oh, and the mountain north of Mistral will shatter, leaving no trace of the town.
There must be a way to stop this.
Ah, there's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself.
Right.
3 ritual horns trap Storm Slave. But the lodestone now has enough storm energy to counteract the false winds. Elegant, yes?
What happens when I release Storm Slave from its bonds?
It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to Khenarthi's roost.
Right.
I recommend moving a fair distance away from Storm Slave when this happens. Perhaps keeping solid rock between it and yourself?
Alright. I'll stop the Sea Viper ritual.
You'll have no trouble.
Really?
But in the event you do, I've opened a portal at a distance of 1 league from Khenarthi's roost. There I'll tread water in the open sea until I've observed your success.
You do know about sharks, right?
I have every confidence.
Merely a precaution. I'm not going to tell... Well, I could tell him about the sharks, and then we'll watch his face as he tries to figure out a safe way to get himself away from Khenarthi's roost.
Whoa. I wish Nistel could have seen that thing.
Okay, there's normally things to fight here. There it is. So the adventurers ahead of us, we'll take these out. It'll be fine. Looks like they're respawning a lot quicker. They used to take a lot longer to respawn. Like you could get around the whole way. We'll worry about leveling up when we're in a safer zone. Don't need to bother them. Looks like we're about to have things spawn around us again. Done. Or maybe those guys are just farming the... Possibly just farming it. Alright. There used to be... Normally you have a mammal wizard and a snake, so we're having a very easy run of this at the moment.
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Uh-oh. Raz is having a little kitten fit over there. Let's follow him. Raz. Hi.
My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes?
If you say so.
Not so thrilling for the Maumar, of course.
How did you find me?
The Maumar are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Khenarthi's roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion.
Oh, good.
So if you must know, Razumdar keeps an eye on promising people.
Hey, wait a minute. Okay, and?
If Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged you a nicer reward.
Scrounged me.
The Mistral Armory is not what it once was.
Oh my goodness. So, you went where to get... I don't want to know, Raz. What now?
The Maumar are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, Khenarthi will be waiting for them. Problem is, there are places that will not be so prepared.
What places?
If the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Khenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger. The Queen is in Oridon right now, beginning a royal visit. Raz would ask you to head to Volkelgard and report to Watch Captain Astanya.
All right, I'll do it.
Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler.
All right.
Raz her Jimila plans to set sail. He suspects she may owe you a favor.
Yeah. Ask you a few questions before I go?
Of course. After all you have done for us here, it would be rude of Raz to say no.
Well, yeah, but that's never stopped you before. Who is this watch captain?
Astanya's the lovely watch captain of the Volkelgard Watch.
I see.
Raz has shared more than one drink with the captain, and more than one fight. She's getting a bit grouchy now that she's tied to one port, but she should set you aright.
And what do you do, Raz?
This one is a simple Khajiit, like he said when we first met. He resolves issues as they come up. He acts in the best interest of the Dominion and the Queen.
You're a spy master, or a spy, or an agent, or something. Right, do you think I'll see you again?
Oh, Raz would not be surprised.
I'm sure he would.
You have already proven yourself a competent sword.
Right.
Simple Khajiit like this one have a tendency to need competent people like you.
What can I expect in Oridon?
Very tall elves and very pretty shores.
Right.
Oridon is the most worldly part of the Somerset Isles, and still many of the High Elves consider it a sanctuary away from the rest of the world.
Well, that's daft.
This one thinks they are kidding themselves.
I agree with that one. Thank you, Raz. I'll see you around. Captain Jamila.
The Prowler is headed to Oridon, and we're happy to ferry you there. When you're ready, hop in the launch. We'll set you up with your own bunk.
Why are you heading to Oridon?
Chests full of gold. Owning a sound ship after a hurricane can be quite lucrative, even when the only cargo is Dominion luminaries seeking passage.
Fair enough.
Don't worry. I won't charge you. Without your help, the Prowler would be a mass of broken timber.
Is your ship ready to sail?
Aye, the Prowler is fully restored and ready for heavy seas. Quartermaster Oblan even managed a few improvements using some Maormer donations. Have no fear. She'll get you safely to Oridon.
Thank you, Captain. Well, well. Let's jump in the Prowler skip.
Maybe we should invest in some lightning rods.
Oh, maybe we should invest in some lightning rods. That's awesome. All right.
There you are. Do not panic. Only you can see me. Come, we have to talk.
Prophet. I'm sure we do, but first we have to end this stream. Guys, look, if you enjoyed the episode, just welcome, and I hope you did. But hopefully I'll see you again in a couple of days' time. But until then, I'm just going to finish leveling up. We're now in Oridon, so next time I stream with ESO, we're going to actually be picking up our Jubilee cake and festivities, and we'll be kicking off looking for some incursions to incur, and maybe then changing our goals so that we can do better. I have 1 point to spend. Let's whack it into Magicka. Have a look. Looks like my experience will last for another 13 minutes. We're going to commit some points and have a look at our abilities over here. So I have Blood Craze. I don't think I can... No, it's locked. We'll have to find out where that is. Let's check our racials. Nope, haven't unlocked anything else. Check our world skills. Soul Magic. Oh, chapters in the main quest. Okay. Chapters in the main quest. The prophet standing over there by the door is a main quest. What we've been doing is zone quests. Okay, we've got this. Class skills. Let's have a look and just check out if we've got any passives. Let's grab our passives. This one will help us restore our magicka and stamina. I'm all for that. That looks good. Let's have a look over here. Nothing new to pick up. We haven't done a lot of shadow work, so that's not neither here nor there. Have a look at our weapon. We are using a bit of dual wield. We picked up one hand and shield by reading a book. Ditto with destruction staff. Dual wield. Nothing new there. I really want to do some resto stuff, but I don't want to do it until I've actually got a back bar to unlock. I will check a few things later. Right, so we're going to go for Blood Magus because we're going to go for Healer. But I might actually work on the other skills anyway, just in case I want to switch to Tank or switch to DPS, and we'll see how that goes. What else am I doing? Nothing really. It's been a fairly long-ish stream, so I'm going to bid you farewell. Take care out there, and thanks for hanging with me today. I hope you have a really good week. See you later.